games around the area, but first tonight we're looking forward to being back with Aiken. We saw Aiken in the opening against Strom Thurmond game that they lost closely. Then we didn't get to see the Aiken-South Aiken game. They ran up 57 points. You think we'll see another 57 tonight?
I do not. I don't think we're going to see 57 points. I think they're up against a defense that's only been giving up 12 points a game, and I don't see them giving up 57 tonight. However, the one really good thing as far as I'm concerned for Aiken is they did something that I think is extremely important. They put a win on the board early in the season, so this would be a huge win for them tonight.
And Dreher 2-1 on the season. They were ranked early in the top 10.
Yeah, they had a tough loss last week against Airport. That game was kind of the return of Avery Armstrong, their star quarterback, and they were able to do some things. Armstrong actually scored all 3 of the touchdowns for them, but they weren't able to come out with the win. But Airport is a tough team itself, so they'll be looking to bounce back from that. It wasn't that bad of a loss, though. But
yep, Dreher's historically got a pretty good football team. They were good last year. Beat the Hornets 42-28, if I remember correctly. So the Hornets will be looking for revenge right here in Aiken. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at some of the other games going on in the area when we return in the pregame show for the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi Ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
We're back here on the campus of Aiken High School, the home of the Fighting Green Hornets tonight, taking on the Dreher Blue Devils all the way down from Columbia, and a game that we are looking forward to and hope to be an exciting, close matchup. But before we talk some more about that, we want to look at some other games around the area, and we're going to start off with Strom Thurmond playing host to Midland Valley. We've seen Midland Valley the last 2 weeks, and you can't help but be impressed with Daniel Carr and what they're able to do, and I think that'll be a really good game.
I do too. I think it's going to be a great football game. In fact, I was interested to see Coach Knight with one of his comments in the paper this week, Eric, where he said that he thought they got bullied a little bit last year. I think their defense is much better this year, and I don't think they're going to get bullied. And Daniel Carr is going to cause problems tonight again. I can guarantee you that, and I think it's going to be a really fine football game up there.
Yeah, the Knight was disappointed in the way they got manhandled, as he phrased it and said, and he was also disappointed a little bit in the offense, because he said at times it looked like it was Daniel against everyone that was on the defensive side of the ball. So he's hoping to get some other players to step up, and that's where Draquan Carr may come in and be a big factor on that side of the ball for them.
Xavier Leapart, little ding last week, didn't didn't quite show up, didn't need him to show up that much last week. Is he back?
Knight said he is feeling better now, and Cogburn, the center who went down in the first Midland Valley game we saw, is back too. So he's expecting a much more healthy Mustang group out there.
And we saw Aiken take on Strom Thurmond. We know how tough Strom Thurmond is to beat at Strom Thurmond.
Yeah, they are. They're an outstanding football program. One other comment that I'd make about Midland Valley, I like Stefan Morency. He's played very well, and that gives them a quality receiver. They've got some other guys that are throwing it too also, but he's been their leading receiver so far this year, and I think he'll be outstanding. Then turning to Strom Thurmond, I have really been impressed with Gilchrist this year. I think he's playing better than he did. It looks like his sophomore year all over again. Last year he was nicked up and didn't have a big impact. He's doing much better this year. And Nick, the quarterback, I don't know how they keep doing this. They bring in a quarterback, and at the very first year that he plays, they turn him into an outstanding quarterback. And last week, for instance, he accounted for 300 yards in combined offense. So he's doing a great job. Strom Thurmond is going to give Midland Valley all they can handle tonight, I think, offensively.
Yeah, it should be a close game there, and it'll probably come down to something happening late in the game, as those types of games usually do.
From what I saw, I like Midland Valley. Midland Valley, very, very good this year. All right, South Aiken, the Thoroughbreds got a chance at Glen Hills tonight.
Oh, I think this is going to be a win for South Aiken. Last year they got their first win against Glen Hills, and I think they're going to do the same thing tonight. We saw them last week, and the last couple of weeks they put points on the board, and they've done that without their starting quarterback. And I think they're going to have a much more balanced attack tonight. We know that the coach likes to run the football over at South Aiken. He said that coming into the season. But I think with Bowen Smith, the leading passer in the county last year, now they're a dual threat. And I think that's going to make the difference. I think they will defeat Glen Hills.
Yeah, Hamilton is glad to have Smith back. It was interesting when I talked to him yesterday. He was saying it's good to have him back, but they're not going to switch it up too much and go to the pass too often. But he likes having that option. I believe the way he put it was it's kind of 50-50 sometimes with their passing game because of some of the younger receivers. But he doesn't like to take that gamble unless he needs to, since he can hand it to Tansy and have a much more certainty that he can get some yards out of that, which you can't blame him. Richardson has been awesome this season.
He's very, very good.
Good chance for South Aiken to pick up the win. All right, North Augusta had the week off last week. They're back in action at Burke County. They'll be here next week for the game of the week, as we'll cover North Augusta here at Aiken. They get warmed up with Burke County. And
warmed up might be an understatement. I think this is going to be a head knocker over there. And they had a great game last year, 25-22. North Augusta pulled it out late in the ball game. I think it'll be close again this year, but I think I'm so high on their new quarterback, Landon Washington. I think he'll be the difference in the ball game tonight. I think he is probably the premier passer in the area right now.
Yeah, right now it's certainly looking that way. We'll see what kind of performance he puts in tonight against Burke County. Also, another thing that would be interesting to see in the bye week if North Augusta was able to do anything with the run game. I know last time we saw them, they were kind of focusing on getting that a little bit better going forward. So we'll get to see what kind of improvements they made there.
Wagner Sally's at Fox Creek. Fox Creek may be the surprise. That was your big upset last week, and you called it.
Well, they played very well last week, and I did think that they would probably win that ball game. I think Fox Creek is going to be a challenger again for the region championship in their division, and I think they'll outman Wagner Sally a little bit tonight. I think they'll be a little too strong for them. I think Fox Creek's going to be a good football team this year.
Don't you wish you'd picked Fox Creek last week?
I do. I thought about picking them, and then I didn't, but, you know, that's the way my picks go sometimes. But Fox Creek, they've been looking strong, and they hope to continue doing that this week. I know on the Wagner Sally side, Coach Fox is looking to forget about the last game they had against Ridge Spring last week in a big loss that they had down there. When I spoke with him this week, he said he was really hoping to get that one out of the team's minds, and so they could focus on getting themselves better. He actually said he hadn't said Fox Creek one time to his kids at that point when I spoke with him. He said they were more focused on trying to get themselves better. So if it was coaches talking, we'll see.
We'll see. Williston Elko is at Denmark Olar, but the other Blue Devils, they're actually somewhere else. They're at Denmark.
Yeah, and Williston-Elko has an unusual record for them. They are 1-2. That's a losing record so far. I don't anticipate that that's going to stay that way very long. And in fact, tonight I'm pretty sure they're going to take care of Denmark Olar, who comes in to the game winless. Williston-Elko has two very fine running backs, and I think Chisholm and Fabian Bing, are going to do a good job tonight.
They will have some strong rushing stacks again. They have the two running backs, and the interesting thing is going into the season, Youngblood was saying he had 6 or 7 guys that could run the ball, but when you have those two at the top, it's kind of he has a great problem. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, a lot of good athletes at Williston. All right, Barnwell's at Bamberg Earhart. This is going to be a tough one for Barnwell.
It is. Bamberg is one of the top teams, coming off a 12-2 season last year. They beat the Barnwell last year. Dwayne Garrick's going to do a great job over at Barnwell. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But I think he's going to be a little overmatched tonight, and Barnwell will probably come away without a victory tonight.
Yeah, we were talking a little earlier in the office, and we were talking about how Bamberg was able to have a successful game against Williston-Elko, and then Williston-Elko came and shut out Barnwell. So it may not bode well for Barnwell in this game. And Bamberg Earhart is strong both offensively and defensively. So the Warhorses will have to try to figure something out there on both sides of the ball to compete.
And finally, Blackville Hilda's at Ridge Spring. You like Ridge Spring, and they backed you up again last week.
I like Corey Hopkins. I think he's a load as a running back. And the one question I still have about them, I'd like to see them throw the ball a little bit more and a little bit more effectively. But I think Preston has the ability to do that if they need to. And Blackville is kind of a funny team. Their tradition is great. They've got a terrific coach. They've been down the last couple of years. They're 1-1 coming in, and this game scares me just a little bit. But I think Ridge Spring is feeling pretty confident, and they'll probably win the game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling confident after the last week's win that they had over Wagner Sally. In terms of the Blackville side of things, they are probably going to continue doing the same thing they've been doing the past couple of weeks, which is be carried by Barry Armstrong and try to do some things offensively. Their defense may be the problem in this one for them. Ridge Spring has kind of found the rhythm, so to speak, on the offensive side of the ball, so they could have another big night from Hopkins and crew. And you may see that passing game get going there this week.
And
this would be the week.
And I'm a big believer that as they get along in the season, if they're going to be competitive in their region and have a chance at the playoffs, I think they're going to have to mix it up a little bit.
Okay, those are the games in the area. We're at Aiken High School, and the crowd is filing in. Looks like we're going to have a good crowd, but you've still got time to get here, get in your cars, and come on over and experience it live. If you can't, stay with us. We're going to come back after this break, and we'll talk about Aiken High School and Dreher High School when we return on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week pregame. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Late for work or school again? Autotech can get your car or truck running smoothly in no time. Whether late model or classic, domestic or import, Autotech can get the hums and hisses out of your vehicle. Their state-of-the-art computer diagnostics can identify your problem and get you on your way. Bring your automobile today to 460 Silver Bluff Road across from Hitchcock Plaza. Autotech, mechanics you can trust with your family's safety.
You can smile.
I love to smile.
I was so pleased that I could get all of my dentistry work done in just one visit.
You can smile.
Painless,
That's how I would describe it.
Here at the Center for Dentistry, it has been a wonderful experience. With the comprehensive nature of this one office, I can bring my family here and we can have it all done at one place.
You can smile.
Center for Dentistry, 1391 Silver Bluff Road, Aiken.
Unique Expressions in Mitchell Shopping Center is a treasure chest of gifts for all occasions. The Collegiate Collection is second to none. South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, ACC or SEC. Support your favorite school. From clothing to mailboxes to tailgating items, Unique Expressions has them all. Handbags by Spartina and the Vera Bradley Collection, and a U.S. Post Office on site for your mailing convenience. Stop in today at Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road.
You're looking at the field at Hagood Stadium, my old stomping grounds. I graduated from here in 1978. A lot of fond memories growing up around here playing on this football field, even as a pee-wee player. This was the only field there was, and we all came over here and grew up dreaming of the day we were going to be a Fighting Green Hornet. So it's a lot of fun for me to come here and be here. But tonight they're hosting Dreher. Before we talk a little bit about Dreher, let's talk a bit about Aiken. Again, we got to see them in the Strom-Thurmond game. They really, and that was basically Bryson Jones doing all the damage there with 2 long runs. Brayton Sanders got cranked up the next week.
Yeah, he came into Strom-Thurmond with high expectations, and Strom-Thurmond really shut him down. But then 5 touchdowns next week, you don't see that very often. That's a season for most football players. So the BBs, Bryson and Brayton, have really done a nice job for them so far. I think they're going to have a good ball game tonight. My key to this game tonight, however, is going to be the offensive line. I was not impressed, frankly, with the offensive line in that first game against Strom-Thurmond. They obviously played much better against South Aiken. They're coming up against an even defense tonight, 8-man front, tough to run against, and I'm curious to see how the offensive line does.
Well, in talking about Ridge Spring needing to pass more, I thought that Aiken's passing attack against Strom-Thurmond was non-existent. Obviously, they didn't need to really use it against South Aiken. I think that might be a key tonight.
That could be. It'll be interesting to see if that creeps in, and you have to remember that the passing game, whenever they did have success in it against Strom-Thurmond, it was actually a different quarterback from Bryson Jones. So that kind of takes away that run component a little bit. But we'll see if he lets Bryson Jones throw it around a little bit. One other interesting thing that we could see tonight is one of our reporters, Kyle Dawson, wrote about the special teams component for Aiken High School. We saw a fake punt from them earlier in the season, and they've been strong on the special teams this year. So we'll see if that plays a factor in the game tonight.
Colleen Simpkins, Bryson Carolina, both of them very, very good.
You know, you'd put those two together also. They are exciting football players, great speed, and I think Aiken may have the advantage in terms of team speed tonight overall, okay? And if that's true, that's a good thing for them.
That's always been something that Aiken specialized in. Now, Dreher, like we said, is ranked high early in the season. They were very good last year, beat Aiken 42-28. A lot of it starts with their quarterback, Avery Armstrong. And Avery got hurt, missed a game, came back last week. They lost, but he still makes them go.
He sure does, and it's kind of reminds me of what happened with South Aiken and Bowen Smith. Okay, both of them suffering a little bit of a head injury, a concussion. He's back. He scored 3 touchdowns last week, so he's obviously healthy again, and he also took some hits last week, so he should be ready to go. He's a Furman commit, and he's a good football player. Watched him pregame here, and he throws the ball very well. He's got a strong arm, good-sized kid. Obviously, he's a runner, and he can throw it, and he's their leader. But I'll tell you who else I like, who's got those big running back legs, and that's Jay Washington. All right, and I think Aiken may have their hands full with him also.
Yeah, Avery's not the only player on the team.
Yeah, the run game is something they're going to have to deal with tonight. Neil spoke of it earlier in the week, saying that they were going to have to look out for Washington, who has been running strong for them early in the season. When Avery Armstrong was out, the team really stepped up, and Dreher head coach Trey Sullivan told me earlier in the week that he was pleased with that, and that showed him a lot, and he hopes that continues even though they have Armstrong back now, because they had some injuries and they actually had to rely on their third-string quarterback because their second-string quarterback was injured, and then when Armstrong went out with a concussion, in the game against Fox Creek, they basically went through 2 games without Armstrong and were able to get big victories when the other teams knew they were going to run, and they were still able to run the ball on them because of that offensive line they have that's full of experience.
Yeah, and you mentioned that in your article today, and I think that's a big key, once again, to this game tonight. They have 3 3-year starters. That's huge in high school football. You don't very often get that. So they obviously can run the football. We'll see what happens tonight when they come up against Aiken.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. The band's getting ready to play the national anthem, so we're not too far from the kickoff here between Aiken and Dreher. We'll take a break and come back and get ready for that kickoff here on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
At Specs Vision Center, we are focused on total eye care. Be it our large selection of designer frames, latest in contact lenses, or our great sunglass collection, we have just what you're looking for. Our doctors offer years of experience and use the latest technology to ensure a comprehensive eye examination. Late afternoon and Saturday appointments are available, so if you want the best in eye care, call Specs today at 642-9902.
Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision. University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
You finally found your dream home, but it needs a few tweaks. New windows, vinyl siding, maybe a sunroom. Who do you call to do the job right? Since 1963, Bates & Sons has been proud to offer quality products for your home, installed with unsurpassed workmanship. Check out our latest jobs on Facebook, and you could win one of our monthly giveaways. Visit our showroom on Vaucluse Road, or call 803-648-3581.
Half lemonade, half ice cream. Frosted lemonade, starting at 240 calories.
Friday Night Lights! Game of the week. Friday Night Lights! Quarterback sneak. Friday Night Lights! Here's the call. Friday Night Lights! It's all about football! The grass is cut fresh, lines are out. The stands packed tight and the cheerleaders shout. The marching band blast out fight songs to sing. Yellow jackets and green hornets, let me hear you scream. T-Breads and Mustangs, rebels run the zone. Blue devils and bulldogs, we must protect this home. Foxes and Trojans and eagles showing pride. All the lights are on and we cannot be denied that Friday is the night we all become freaks, rocking with the high school game of the week.
We are live on the campus of Aiken High School, where tonight the Fighting Green Hornets of Aiken High will play host to the Dreher High School Blue Devils in a matchup of two teams that played last year. Dreher got the better of Aiken, 42-28. Aiken looking for revenge and to get, for the first time since 2011, on the winning side of the ledger. That's sort of hard to believe that Aiken High hasn't had a winning record since then, but that's the case. Hi, everybody. I'm Ed Gerardo, along with Ken Brace and Eric Russell, who'll be on the sidelines for the Autotech Sideline Report. And, Coach, as we said in the pregame, we hope this will be a really good game.
Well, I hope it's a good game, and I hope it's a good game for Aiken, frankly, because I'd like to see them get over that 500 mark. It's been a while. Terrific tradition here in football for Aiken, but they've been down the last few years, and they need to get another win tonight to spur them on, get them ready for the region play that starts very shortly.
One of the really neat things for me tonight is the fact of we actually have a home team that we can sort of be homers for. we so many times early in the season, we've got these inter-county rivalries, or at least Strom Thurmond's playing somebody, or one of the Barnwell teams playing an Aiken team, and from that perspective, we try to go right down the middle and be as pro on both sides of the ball for everybody. But this night, we're Green Hornets, man.
I'll tell you what, it's funny that you say that, because I had that same thought this afternoon. I said we can probably show a little bit of our bias tonight, or whether we want to or not, I think it'll probably come out, because this is the local team. The Blue Devils rode down from Columbia, and as I look at the stands across the way, evidently the traffic is pretty bad coming down from Columbia, because they don't have very many fans over there yet. That's something we haven't seen. The ball games we've done so far this year, both sides of the stands have been packed, and so far tonight, we can't say that.
Yeah, there was a big pileup on I-20, but that was over in Augusta in the Georgia side. I don't think it was affecting the South Carolina side, but maybe there'll be late comers. Good crowd on hand on the Aiken side, and they're ready for a good football game. We'd like to say hello to everybody listening to us, watching us on YouTube, on the internet, streaming live, and a lot of people from up in Columbia, we understand, are watching this. I hope that's not why they didn't come down here. Now, like I say, hopefully they'll be showing up as the night wears on here, as we're about 5 minutes or so away. Aiken is making their way from the locker room down to make the big entrance, and we are shortly away from having the kickoff. You got the captains for us there?
I do indeed. For Dreher, the Blue Devils, number 3 is Jay Washington, their outstanding running back. Number 15 is Chris Cook, one of their wide receivers. Number 20, their leading defensive player, Earl Preddy, outside linebacker. And number 54 is Chris Crabtree, who's one of their defensive tackles. And for Aiken, we've got number 6, who is Bryson Jones, the quarterback. Okay, number 23, Miles Coverson Springs. Okay, and he's going to start at strong safety. And number 24, Matthew Coverson Springs, and he is going to start at cornerback. Dreher won the toss, elected to receive, so Aiken will kick off to begin this ball game.
The Hornets making their way onto the field now and running into the home crowd. Dreher comes out. Not a huge group of players on the Dreher sideline.
No, they dressed 35, according to one of the coaches here this evening. All right, that's not a large number. Okay, and they've had a couple of injuries. If we would take a look at the sideline, Aiken has a couple of young men that are not dressed out tonight, but we'll see if that has any impact on the game at all. One of the guys for Dreher that is not playing is big number 51, Noah Turnley, okay, one of their senior offensive linemen, and that could have an impact. I'm mentioning the offensive lines tonight because I think they're going to help determine this ball game in large measure.
All right, the marching band strikes it up. And here come the Fighting Green Hornets as we are ready for the kickoff. The Blue Devils have brought their marching band along with them, so they'll be making some noise over on the other side.
Here come the Hornets.
And the Hornets make it through the sun and onto the field.
You know, the other reason this is important for Aiken, they need to inspire their fans a little bit over here too. They win a couple football games, and it makes it a lot more fun to show up for Friday night games, and then a lot better in the halls of the school too.
Absolutely. Aiken High, when I was growing up, was the only school. South Aiken came into existence in 1980 and split the city apart in terms of 2 different high schools. And the crowds, of course, Aiken had some success, won a state championship in the early 90s. There were huge crowds out here for that. But again, not quite the same as it was back in the old days when the whole community came out and supported their high school football team. Win a couple of games and you'll fill the stands. All right, the kicker for Aiken High is Austin McKay. He's a freshman, but Coach was saying earlier in the week that he was making strides and getting better.
Deep to receive the kick is number 2, Anthony Salters, and back there with him is Jay Washington, running back.
Kicking off for the Hornets, number 15, Austin McKay.
Salter's a cornerback on defense. We are on the way. Squibs it down the field. It's picked up by Washington. Washington trips over Salters as the two of them ran together at the 30-yard line. And not a tremendous way to start for the Blue Devils.
No, he was getting up ahead of steam and really got tripped up by his own man. Start at the 30-yard line. That's not bad field position.
A Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils as they come out on the field led by Avery Armstrong. He's number 10, their quarterback. As we mentioned in the opening, he sat out with a concussion a couple weeks ago, but came back, scored 3 touchdowns last week. That's a quick pass out there. Aiken had that covered. He wasn't able to haul it in, was number 7, Demondre Goodwin.
And that was Miles Coverson Springs.
Squared him up. If he caught it, he was going to lose yardage. 2nd and 10. 2 split wide to the left. Now coming to the right. This is Washington. Washington turns the corner, run out of bounds. Bryson Carolina pushes him out, but not before he gains 16 yards out to the 46-yard line. Another Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10.
And Washington is a good running back, strong young man, good blocking up front that time, got to the outside without any problem, turned it up. That's a nice gain.
Three split wide to the left, 1 to the right. Going to go to his left short in the slot. Catches in front, going to pick up 5, maybe 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 4.
And on the receiving end of that pass, okay, it was number 15, one of the captains tonight, Chris Cook. And as we said, Armstrong has a nice arm and threw that one very, very well.
There's a little reverse pass, and Aiken's going to nail him in the backfield. He dropped the ball. And while they were reaching down to pick it up, one of the Dreher players dove on it. One of the, I think, offensive linemen, number 70, is Jacquel Prince. And that was a pretty heads-up save on that fumble.
Very, very lucky. Aiken just blew that play up. I'm not sure about that one. It was a reverse with a pitch back, and the quarterback was going to throw it deep.
3rd and 17, little screen pass. Trailing it down, Washington gets up to where he'll be very close to a 1st down.
Washington followed progress in Hornet territory at the 44-yard line.
Washington does show good speed.
Yes, he does. And that's pretty impressive. They had a horrible play the play before, lost a lot of yardage, come right back, ran the screen very, very well. There was good penetration by Aiken, but that's one of those things where they'll have to be aware if it's too easy, there's a problem, and that was too easy.
Well, first they said it was 4th down, we'll pick up a 16, but now they're going to bring the chains out and measure for it. And I think that's pretty wise because it's awfully close.
And I think Dreher's going to go for it even if they don't make it here. Looks like that was their intent.
He's just inches short. That was quite a call by the officials to say, yeah, sure, it was 4th down. Pickup of 16 yards, 16 and a half. They're only a half yard from picking up the 1st down.
Be curious to see what they do here. Coach Sullivan, will he bring his quarterback up under the center? They've got 6 inches. If they get any kind of push at all off that offensive line, they could make the 1st, but they're going to stay in their spread formation.
Still spread, shotgun. Has Washington lined up beside him. Going to throw it quick over the middle, and Aiken knocks it down.
Nice play.
That's interesting call there, Coach. They needed a half a yard. They threw it. He's incomplete. Aiken takes over on downs.
You know, I just don't like it. I didn't like that call.
It was interesting. It was a straight pass. very least, you think he'd roll him out and give him an option to run or pass. As it is, he passed. Good play by the Aiken defense to knock him down. 1st and 10, Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
With good field position.
Bryson Jones, hands off, knocked down right. Before he gets to the line of scrimmage is Brayton Sanders.
Finally knocked down. He was stopped early, but would not go down. Great penetration by the Dreher front four.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, 13. Aiken had the week off last week. Sanders coming off a 168-yard rushing performance with 5 touchdowns. Treated rudely on his first carry tonight. Loses 3 yards. Now a quick pass to Bryson Carolina. Carolina fights hard, going to cross the 50 to the 49. Good pickup. Picked up the 3 lost yards plus 6 more. Picks up 9. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Quincy McLeod, number 33, one of the tacklers. That was a very fine effort by Bryson Carolina. Easy completion, and he made a nice run on it.
A 10-yard pickup as it was. 3rd and 3. Let's see if Jones will try to keep it and pick up the 1st down. Both of these backs speed to burn. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders hit right as he hits the line of scrimmage, and he's knocked down. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he lost a half a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's back at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 3, and the punting unit will come on.
Now the funny thing is, it looked like they were thinking about going for it. I saw a couple of coaches talking, and they hesitated bringing the special team out there for just a moment. We know Pollard faked the kick earlier in the season. You don't think they'd do that to start this ball game, do you?
I wouldn't think so. Pollard is a wide receiver, starts as a wide receiver, but he's also the punter. It's a little bit of a rush, punt. Gets a punt off to the sidelines. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 19-yard line. So Aiken playing field position a little bit here as Dreher will get the ball for the 2nd time. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And that was the right call. I think you have to punt the ball in that situation. Good hang time on the punt, too.
Yeah. 2 split wide left, 2 right. Washington gets the handoff. He goes nowhere as Aiken stands him up in the backfield. He's going to lose 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 12.
Kier Fewell, number 60, all-county performer last season, and he made the initial hit right there into the backfield.
They spotted him at the 18, give him a 1-yard loss, 2nd down and 11. Empty backfield, 3 split wide to the right, 2 to the left. Armstrong makes the call, pump fakes, now looks to run. Eludes a couple of tacklers, but he's going to only pick up a yard. We'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Colin Flanders got over there and brought him down, the middle linebacker for Aiken.
And we don't know for sure if that was a called quarterback draw. It kind of looked like it, or maybe it was just a busted play. Looked a little out of sync to me, whatever it was. Brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. They go with a tight end formation, this time on the right side. Going to roll to his left, though. Throws it out, caught, and out of bounds. That pass was complete. Goodwin. That's going to be good for another Chandler Law Firm 1st down as it goes out past the 30 to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12. They move the chains.
And Avery Armstrong looked very comfortable that time. Rolled to his left, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do for a right-hander. Got under control, delivered the ball right on target. Easy 1st down.
Handoff. Washington Looked like he might bobble the ball there for a second, but they knocked him down for another yard loss. The defensive line coming up stronger now.
The line just stuffed everything up there, and Trayton Tyler came in from his outside linebacker position, number 12, and made the tackle.
2nd and 11. Three come wide to the right. One on the short side of the field, going to roll to his right, going to throw short. Pass is complete. It's going to pick up about 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that was Chris Cook on the reception.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Dreher then looks to the sidelines, gets the call. Now whistles and a flag. Procedure against the Blue Devils. Walks off 5 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd down. Looks like they're right at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Stands up, throws it out, throws it over his head into the sidelines. If he had completed it, don't think he was going to get the 1st down anyway. So it's 4th down and 10, and we'll see Dreher's punting unit for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that was good coverage by the secondary for Aiken. Really nowhere to go with the football, and he just threw it away.
Now,
this is interesting.
They line up, the quarterback drops back, and he is the punter. We've seen that a lot. And boy, that's a good kick. That goes down the field, line drive. It's going to stop inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
You know, that punt formation was a little bit unusual. He didn't drop back into a normal punter's position, which is about 13 yards from the center. He was only 7 or 8. And it looked like Aiken was playing for the fake rather than sending somebody back. They didn't have anybody back to return the punt. And he got a good roll. That's a big change in field position.
I would say that was a little deception on their part, the way they lined up. It looked like they might be going for it, but you're right. He dropped back deep enough so he could get the punt. Gives them a couple of options. They'll have to watch that as the night goes on. All right, I think we've got a timeout on the field. It's a Bragg Heating Company timeout. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
We've been selling vehicles in this building since '48. Everybody likes the old atmosphere. We have old pictures of Granddaddy and Daddy and the old license tags and a lot of memorabilia from over the years. So people feel at home when they come up here. But right here in this very building, we started and we're here now. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
We're back. Quick handoff to Brayton Sanders, and he gets more of the same. He may have picked up, I don't believe he picked up anything. I think it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
If you remember the first game that we saw Aiken against Strom Thurman, I thought Thurman did a very, very good job against the run in the inside. And so far tonight, Dreher has certainly done that. And that can get a little frustrating for Sanders. He's used to getting a little running room, but that offensive line for Aiken's got to give him a little push.
Lost a yard on the play, actually. 2nd down and 11. Now here comes Bryson Jones, first time he keeps tonight. He gets out to the 10. It's a pickup of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
And that tackle was made by Theo Goodwin, their inside linebacker. And we know both Jones and Sanders can run, given a little space. So far they haven't had much.
Here's a jet sweep, and it's not sweeping too fast, and the flag is down over there where the pile eventually came to lay. That's Quamaine Simpkins, the first time we've seen him tonight. Looks like he's talking to the Dreher players, so that's going to go against Aiken. Probably be declined.
I would think so.
Legal shift is declined. And Aiken will face a 4th and 8, as there was a loss on that play. So Aiken's had the ball twice, and they've gone 3 and out both times. This time they lost yardage, and they're back in the end zone. Punting is Pollard. Gets it off. A little bit of a rush on him there.
There sure was.
Gets it out of bounds. This is going to be good field position for.
Down at the Aiken 31-yard line. Out of bounds at 31.
They look for the referee to get a spot, and referees headed up the field. So the officials on the side are left to their own devices.
And one of the toughest things in football, I think, is for a punter to be able to get the kickoff effectively when he's got that much of a rush in his face. That's a tough job. And he did get the kickoff. Not one of his best, but at least he was able to get it out of there.
So on the exchange of punts, Dreher picks up big yardage.
Huge amount.
They were back inside the 35-yard line when they punted. Now they've got it inside the 35-yard line of the Hornets at the 32. Chandler offering 1st and 10. Little crossbuck action. Now it goes down the field. Is that caught over there?
It was caught. I don't know if he was in bounds.
Touchdown is what they call it. That ball hung up. I thought Aiken had it covered down there in the corner of the end zone. And the officials had to stop and talk to each other and communicate, and decided that, yes, he did get it, and he was in. So Dreher takes the early lead, 3:14 left to go in the first quarter, 6-0 with an extra point coming. Matthew Campbell, the kicker for Dreher.
And that's blocked.
It's blocked. So the extra point is no good, but Dreher does get on the board with a 32-yard scoring strike. Armstrong showing his arm. Dreher leads 6-0 here on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
We're back. Dreher leads on the Security Federal scoreboard 6-0 over Aiken. Armstrong with a 32-yard pass. And we're thinking that that was captured by Sabian Cummings, but we're checking to make sure. Hard to see on that far side of the field. Here comes Quamaine Simpkins, who ran a kickback against South Aiken. He spins back inside, and it looks like a flag. Not sure whether that was a flag or not. Don't think so. All right, ball spotted at the 29-yard line. Aiken gets the ball for the 3rd time. They've gone 3 and out twice. They're going to try to pick up the first down of the game. There's a handoff. Sanders this time finds a little bit of wiggle room. Gets up over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Pick up a 3. Let's go to the specs. Did you see that replay, the touchdown we just saw?
Plenty of time to throw the football. Got just past the defender, and that was number 13 on the reception, Sabian Cummings.
Good call. Coach, he's got better eyes than I do. Fakes it and going to keep. Rolls out. Going to stop. Throw. Ooh. Skipped it out there.
Good play just to get that pass off. Looked like he was certainly going to take a big loss on the sack. Was able to elude the first tackler and get the ball out there incomplete.
Dreher showing some pretty good speed to the edge.
I'm impressed by their defense so far. I can see why they've only been giving up about 12 points a game. Look pretty solid.
We know the speed that Jones has, and there's some movement across the line, and I believe Dreher is going to be called for breaking the plane. Five-yard walk-off against Dreher. That's going to make it 3rd down and 1. Now, the first game of the year, Coach Neal was saying that one of their best plays was 3rd and short. And Bryson Jones getting people to jump.
Here we go.
Hands it off up the middle. Here comes Sanders. Sanders breaks into the secondary. Just tackled before he broke clean. He's into Blue Devil territory all the way to the 43-yard line. Good run, and Sanders finally breaks out.
Yeah, and that's encouraging. That's the best run of the night for Aiken. Gets him a 1st down, 3rd and short, and he picked up plenty.
Pickup of 19 yards on the carry. Here comes Sanders again. He splits inside. Now he's got some room to run. Turns on the Jets down the sidelines, and they catch him just before he breaks through at the 10. He's out at the 11. Now they're going to say he stepped out at the 13-yard line, but it's another big pickup for Aiken. Pickup of 23. Give him 29 yards on that play.
All right, and this looks good for the offensive line. The center, Cannon Gray. Right guard, Cameron Counts. Right tackle, Zach Freeman. Left tackle, Eric Stroman. Left guard, Austin Schofield.
We're back to Sanders. He's hit hard. He gets to the 10-yard line, picks up 3 yards. Give him 30 yards on that previous run.
Shot was made by number 4, McLeod. Sanders started progress to 3,
2nd down and 7. And Sanders going to take a much-deserved rest.
Let's go, fellas, punch it in. Let's go.
Jeremiah Green checks in his stead.
We saw him earlier in the year. He's only a freshman. Got some speed.
Out to Bryson, Carolina. Comes back inside and breaks a couple of tackles, splits defenders. And he's down close to the 5-yard line. I believe they're going to mark him at the 5, so he'll bring it 2 yards short, 3rd and 2. So Aiken looking to answer Dreher as they have their first drive of the game. Handoff. Green finds nowhere to run. He's going to lose a yard back to the 6. So we're going to 4th down and 3. And the decision to be made by the coaches here.
Chris Crabtree led the tacklers that time for Dreher. Okay, number 54 from his defensive tackle position. It's a big call early in the ball game right here.
Aiken going to go for it. They spread the field. 4th down, 3. Hands off. This time it's Sanders. Sanders fights hard, gets inside the 5, down to the 4. He needed to make the 3. I believe he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. And that'll be the 2nd turnover on downs. Dreher did it early in their first drive. Now Aiken does it inside the 5 at the 4.
I think they're going to measure.
And they say it is short, and that's 1st down for Dreher. All right, let's go down the sidelines. Eric Russell has our first Auto Tech sideline report. Eric.
Hey, Ed. South Aiken has taken a 7-0 lead over Glen Hills. Richardson scored a touchdown. And Fox Creek is also up 7-0. Charlton connected with Hightower for a touchdown. they continue that strong connection there. North Augusta is up 9-0, and Midland Valley and Strom Thurmond are tied at 7-7. Daniel just ran in a touchdown to tie it up.
Daniel Carr, always dangerous.
That's not a surprise, is it?
We've heard that a lot the last couple of weeks. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
All right. Dreher holds the Hornets out of the end zone. They have a 6-0 lead. 10 seconds left to go. We'll switch sides of the field. As they go with Washington, he gets outside, gains good yardage, gets up over the 10. Will be a little short of the first down. It'll bring up second down. That will be the final play of the first quarter. We've got 1 quarter in the books, and our score, Dreher 6, Aiken nothing. You're watching the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW, My 12.
Were you hurt on the job? Are you trying to keep your work comp payments? Do you feel like no one is listening? Your employer, the company doctor, the insurance company? Well, we're listening. Our workers' compensation team has helped hundreds of injured South Carolinians. Call us now and let us listen to you. For a free consultation, call 803-644-5335 or visit thechandlerlawfirm.com.
You can count on Chandler.
We're ready for the start of the second quarter here at Aiken High School. The Fighting Green Hornets find themselves behind Dreher after 1 quarter of play, 6-0. And Coach, Aiken showed some life there in that third drive.
They sure did, okay. There's something to build on with that drive. Moved the ball right down the field, actually, and looked pretty impressive.
They started out slow against South Aiken, fell behind 14-0 before returning a kickoff. Simpkins did that and cut the lead in half, and the rest is history. 50 more points on the board later. They had a big win over South Aiken. We'll see if they can pick that up here in the second quarter. Second down and 3. Flags are on the field. And Armstrong going to be run out of bounds right at the sticks, but let's see what the call is. They're going to call a motion penalty against Dreher. Looks like a legal shift is what the referee is calling. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off, and they'll replay second down.
Yeah, when the flag comes out that quick, it's got to be some sort of procedure, and evidently it was.
Motion by Blue Devils, 5-yard step off.
They back it up to the 5.
Will be the 5-yard line. Second down.
It'll be second down and 8.
Second down 7.
We're just underway here in the second quarter. Security Federal Scoreboard tells us it's 6-0 Dreher. Here's another long pass. That's pretty good defense by Aiken.
Very good. Excellent coverage. And that was kind of a Hail Mary. And that's not a bad play when you're deep in your own territory.
That was Matthew Springs, one of the one of the twins that play in the secondary. And here we see on the specs replay.
Salter's the intended receiver. Very good coverage.
He bumped the receiver, but that's fine. He played the ball.
Oh, yeah, there's no problem.
Third down and 8. Rolls in the end zone to his right. Throws quickly. Has a man. And he's got the first down out to the 20-yard line. He'll be short at the 20. But that will move the chains.
And that was Kendrick Brown, one of their wide receivers, making that reception. Nice job by that young man.
It's at the 19-yard line. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Handoff hit hard in the backfield. May have lost a yard. Washington covered up. 55 for Aiken High School.
Everett Prince, one of their defensive ends. Coach is happy with the way their defense has been coming along, and I don't blame him. Okay, that front looks pretty tough. Nice penetration, comes flat down the line, makes a tackle. Outstanding.
Very good play on the defensive side. 2nd down and 10. Now a keeper, Armstrong in trouble, comes back just trying to get what he can get. And he's going to be knocked down and lose a yard. Bring up 3rd and 11. And that had the look of a broken play.
Well, it had the look of a play to me, too, where the quarterback had made a decision on the option and realized after about a step it was the wrong decision.
Yeah, should have. Can I give it back? 3 come wide to the left, 1 to the right. Washington in the backfield next to Armstrong. Going to roll to his left, looks downfield, now looks to run. Going to get across the 20, going to pick up yardage, but be well short of the first down as Aiken rides him down. Well short. He's at the 23-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and 5.
And that's good coverage again. You could see that he was looking downfield, no one open. All right, that's a nice gang tackle by the Aiken defense.
A different look this time. A normal punting unit. So obviously deception used on that last punt for that line drive that really helped Dreher get some great field position.
For the Hornets, number 5, Jermaine Simpson.
He gets it off.
Good kick.
Going to have a chance for a return. Going to pick it up, and this is Simpkins. He's looking for that wall. He's got a wall over here. He comes around the side. He's got a chance. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. When he came around, he was looking for that wall, and Aiken set it up. That's obviously something they've been working on. It looks like a flag down on the field. So this might be coming back.
And, you know, that was a different kicker that time. All right, that was number 6, Matthew Campbell, who punted. All right, and he is a backup quarterback and punter and kicker. He's only a junior, left-footed kicker, and he out-kicked the coverage. I'm sure they were concerned about punting from deep in their own territory, so they spent a lot of time blocking, but that gave Aiken the chance to have the receiver, Simpkins. He didn't catch it clean, but he was able to pick the ball up and get to the wall. Big return.
That was an illegal block in the back was the call, so they'll bring it back, and let's see if we got a replay on the specs. Instant replay. Let's see if we can pick up the block in the back. As he comes back across the field.
You can see there, he outkicks the coverage by a good 20 yards.
And it was right around in there where the flag was, but you couldn't see it.
We didn't see anything, but we'll take their word for it.
All right, so Aiken going to start from the 30-yard line. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Here comes Sanders, breaks away. He's got some open field in front of him. Dragged down over the 50. Another big pickup, 24 yards. And a flag comes in late behind the play. That'll probably be a dead ball foul.
You guys in the booth, if we could see that play again, that instant replay would be great if we could see that one again. They have found something on the left side of their offensive line and the defensive right side for Dreher. And they're picking up big yards.
The officials having a big discussion here around the 48-yard line. And here's the call. Personal foul against Dreher is the call. And that was trailing the play, so not sure where it was and what exactly happened. We'll see if we can pick it up, but that's behind the play.
Look at that. Now there's what I was looking for. And I mentioned that was going to be one of the keys. They got a great push on that left side that time. The offensive linemen were 5 yards down and still pushing their man back. That's a great job by the lineman.
And then you add 15 more. He picked up 24 on the carry. This is going to walk it off to the 31-yard line. So Aiken with some great field position.
And you take a look over on the left side, among them Austin Schofield, who I think he goes around 6'4", 6'5", 295, maybe even 300. It's not a bad guy to run behind, evidently.
His brother played at South Aiken, went to Tennessee. And here's Sanders again, following that same side. This time he gets down to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 6.
That time they pulled a lineman. He was folding around, leading Sanders.
Second down 4. And Aiken, who didn't seem to be able to push or get anybody out of the way to open in their first 2 drives, has looked pretty solid in these last 2. First one ended inside the 5 on 4th down. Now inside the 30, down to the 25. Handoff again. Here comes Sanders trying that same side. He gets up the middle and he's going to pick up another 5 yards to the 20. That'll be close to another first down.
And, you know, that's important. The line that time got a little bit of a push once again, and then Sanders, the linebacker, came up to make the tackle, and Sanders won that battle. He knocked the linebacker back rather than the other way around. That's about as good as it gets for a running back.
Now they say he did get the first down after spotting it and saying it was second down. They'll move the chains. In fact, Dreher was heading to the sidelines thinking they were going to measure it. They did not. They called it a first down. Not sure how that went over on the Dreher sidelines. But a channel off from 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Handoff. Here comes Sanders. He finds a hole. And boy, Sanders has really found his way here. He picks up 7 on that one.
And the offense, I'm gonna be like a beating a dead horse. The offensive line is coming off of the ball better, much better than we saw him in the first game when we saw him against Strom Thurmond. This is impressive.
Second down is 3rd, 18-yard line. Catch the 13-yard line.
Schofield is actually at the left guard. They've been hitting that right side very hard. Now they tried to head up behind Schofield. Schofield pushing his man down the field, but they got him coming off shooting the gaps.
And there was a little bit of a hole off tackle off the left side there, but
couldn't get to it.
Couldn't quite get to it.
Sanders was on the sidelines. That was Green. He'll come out and Sanders will return. It'll bring up 3rd down. It's a long 2. Big play here for Aiken. They were down here just at the end of the first quarter and came up empty. Now there's some movement.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a procedure against Aiken. So a 5-yard walk-off coming. And it'll bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a shame.
Those are the kind of things that will kill you. So now Aiken going to have to find a way to pick up 7 yards as opposed to 2.
Well, they've got 2 plays to do it, obviously. This is 4-down territory without any question.
They've definitely had success running right at Dreher. They've not had any success trying to get to the edge. Let's see if they stay with that. They're going to try a pass quickly over the middle. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Aiken. Jermaine Simpkins catches the pass. And Aiken ties it up with the extra point coming.
And that's a nice job by Bryson Jones. That was into coverage. There were 2 or 3 defenders right there with Simpkins, but he was able to get it in between them. And as the year goes on, if they can develop a little bit more consistency with their passing game to go with the ability to run the ball, they're going to be a force offensively.
That was about a 17-yard pass. Here's the point after try. The kick is up, and it is good. And Aiken gets the extra point, takes the lead 7-6 here in the second quarter. 5:43 left to go till halftime. We'll take a break. We'll go ahead.
I was going to say that was Austin McKay, the kicker, who is a freshman, mentioned in the paper this morning in Eric's column. Right, and that's huge for a young man, freshman, and makes an important kick.
Especially some of the kicking we've seen around the area so far this season. Some kickers have had a rough go of it. All right, we'll leave it right here. As we said, 5:43 left to go until halftime. Aiken has taken the lead on the Security Federal scoreboard 7-6 as Aiken reached the Tyler Tire end zone on a 17-yard pass from Jones to Simpkins. And we said in the opening that in order for Aiken to maybe compete tonight, they're going to have to throw the ball some.
That's right.
And that was huge right there.
Yeah, I believe that that's the case. And like I say, they've got to be able to do that as the season goes on. All right, if a team is one-dimensional, I don't care who they are, you can usually defend them. But if they can do both things, and I mean run and throw, it makes it so much tougher. And Aiken has shown the ability to run the ball tonight pretty well, and that pass play will loosen things up even more. Eric mentioned also the fact that they stress the special teams here. I was at a practice and watched Aiken practicing, and I was impressed by Coach Neal and his approach to the special teams. A point of emphasis, and it can be a game changer for you.
Well, I was impressed with that punt return.
Yeah.
With him coming back across the field, looking for his wall, and the wall set up, and obviously
sure
the officials decided that somebody pushed somebody in the back, and we didn't see it. Not saying it didn't happen, but the setup was there, and it'll be interesting to see if they get that opportunity again. But that's something you've got to work on in practice. That was impressive.
No question.
All right, we had a whistle before the kick, and I'm not so sure that the kicker didn't step off sides to kick the ball.
I don't think they.
I'm thinking that that's what he was whistling. If we got a replay, James, show us the specs replay of the kickoff. As we get over the seasickness of that move there. Offsides was the call against Aiken. So he'll kick again. And McKay was not trying to drive the ball. He was trying to do a little bit of a pooch. And he stepped up over the line, it appeared. Called by the official standing right behind the kicker, which is a little bit odd.
That was an odd call. I'll tell you what, you can see McKay's shoes, can't you?
Yeah.
they are neon.
Wonder if he plays soccer.
I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of the kickers these days have a soccer background.
All right, we'll try it again. Kicks it. All right, here comes the return. Turns it up. Field goes down about the 26-yard line. All right, let's see that replay on that first kick and see if we can see if he steps over the line. Here he comes. That seems pretty much of a stretch, doesn't it?
I don't think.
I bet you that is what he called.
I can't believe that would be the call, but you might be right.
Well, from where that guy called it, he was the only one approaching the ball.
I don't know what he called. Maybe I don't know.
All right,
I'm not even going to hazard a guess.
Quick pass out, and Aiken, they got burned on that early in the game, comes up very quickly. It's going to be a 1-yard gain on that slot pass.
You know, we said it earlier in the season. Bryson Carolina isn't the biggest guy out there, but he does come up and hit you. I like that.
2nd down and 9.
Number 11, one of their safeties.
Oh, a bad snap.
This
Ball's
is trouble.
On the ground, and Armstrong does the smart thing by falling on the ball. It's all the way back to the 21-yard line. Actually, they're going to say that timeout was called by Dreher, and I guess that was before the snap. So both sides are going to go to the sidelines. That's a Bragg Heating Company timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Here's a replay. So we can see the coaches calling timeout on the other side. Didn't see any timeouts being called.
That had to be a coach, I would say, calling, and certainly the quarterback didn't expect the ball to be snapped.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there with the center.
All right, we'll redo it. Second down. Straight drop back. Looks over the middle. Throws. Nice pass. Caught. Hit hard. Right at the 45-yard line. Aiken player seems to have taken the brunt
He's a
of
little
that
shaken up there.
As he came up and stuck him. So we're going to have our first ARMC injury timeout of the game. And haven't picked up on the number of the player yet. We'll watch that. While we have the Aiken, that might be Bryson, Carolina.
Yeah, that is Carolina.
So the Aiken Regional Medical Center timeout on the field. Let's go down for an Auto Tech sideline report with Eric. Eric.
Hey, Fox Creek is up 21-8 on Wagner Sally right now, and as we spoke about earlier in the game, the passing game did get going for South Aiken. They were able to connect on another touchdown. Smith hit Harold Hilton for a 20-yard touchdown, and South Aiken is now up 13-0 on Glen Hills.
Maybe what the doctor ordered for South Aiken.
I think that will make a big difference.
And Tansy Richardson just scored again, so it's 19-0.
Very impressed with Tansy Richardson last week. I tell you, Brayton Sanders has picked it up again where he left off So Aiken has two outstanding running backs. This is one of Aiken's best players, Bryson Carolina. As he walks to the sidelines, he looks a little bit stunned. Let's hope it's not a concussion. But he's walking on his own power and shaking his head and gets a pat on the butt from one of the Dreher players as he goes to the sidelines.
And he's smiling and laughing it off a little bit, but obviously he was stunned.
All right, Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Hand off to Washington. Washington does not come through. He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And he looked like he was going to have a night of all nights there on the first couple of drives.
Yeah.
And ever since then, the defense has really rose up and stopped it.
Everett Prince, number 55, one of the first tacklers there. Got a little help, but Prince has been in the backfield a good bit tonight.
We'll give him a yard. Second down, 9. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to roll to his left. Looks and looks. Now he's under pressure. Going to try to run and get some yardage. Stuck the ball out. What that was exactly going to do. But he did get good yardage. It's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. He's in the Hornet territory at the 47-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Once again, obviously looking to throw, and that's got to be a coverage sack or coverage tackle at least. Good job again by the secondary for Aiken.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Going to pitch it out, try to get outside. Good containment by Aiken. They're going to knock it down for a yard, at least 1 yard loss. They're going to knock him back.
And from his middle linebacker position, Colin Flanders, the initial tackler there. He's done that a couple times tonight already. That's pretty good pursuit by the linebacker.
Timeout on the field. And Dreher wants to talk about it. It's 4th down and 3. And with the timeout, we'll take a Bragg Heating timeout with them. We'll be right back.
One timeout remaining, and Aiken has a full complimentary.
Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision. University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
All right, Dreher is still talking it over, but they're ready as they run back out on the field. Aiken is waiting for them. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3. 3:02 left to go until halftime.
And here's that earlier punting formation. Let's see if they punt it, fake it. What's going to go on? Nobody deep for Aiken once again.
going to punt it. This time he gets a little hang on it rather than racing it down the field.
Quarterback Armstrong with the punt
out of bounds on the far side. Kind of lost track of it. That's going to be spotted well up the field. Not quite as effective as that first one.
Not at all. And I didn't think it went out quite that far up the field, but obviously it did. Not bad field position to start now. And not much of a transition kick for Dreher.
I think Aiken at this point would be pleased to get a couple first downs, run the clock out, and go in with a lead at halftime.
Well, the way they're moving the ball right now, I think they got a chance to score here. They're not known as a fast strike team, but I won't be surprised if they don't pick up a couple of big gains and get a shot at a score.
Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. And there's a long pass that goes out to the 40-yard line. He had a couple of receivers out there. Pollard was one of them.
And I'm happy to see Bryson Carolina back in the ball game already, number 11. And he was open. Both receivers had beaten the defender. Ball just a little overthrown.
Jones showed us some arm on that one. Now here's the problem. You've stopped the clock with 2:49. They need to keep the ball away from Dreher. Dreher is certainly a passing team with quick strike capabilities. Here's a handoff to Sanders. Sanders comes up the middle, and he fights hard. The ball's on the ground. There's a scramble for it. Dreher says they have it. And they do. Dreher recovers the Sanders fumble. And just like that, 2:36 left to go until halftime, and Dreher has field position at the 32-yard line.
And plenty of time. And their fumble recovery was by Max Ward, one of their safeties, and he's only a sophomore. That's a big play for him. And Sanders fighting for extra yardage. He got hit initially, bounced away, and picked up some yards and was still fighting. Ball finally came out. I don't think you can fault him for that, but it's a tough break for Aiken.
Now here comes into the backfield, hit hard. Washington runs tough inside the 20. It's enough to pick up a Chandler Law Firm first down to the 17. Pick up a 14 yards on that play.
And Carolina once again in on the tackle.
Washington came free. Bryson was a touchdown-saving tackle. Now on the ground, Armstrong picks it up, throws quickly, and that is incomplete. That stops the clock. 2nd and 10 as they walk it back to the 17-yard line.
Aiken a little fortunate on that play. The receiver was open, ball was overthrown. He was hurried. It was a little bit of a snafu on the snap.
So, looked like a wildcat formation was coming. Now there's going to be a timeout on the field as Dreher wants to talk about it again. I think that's their 3rd timeout, so they won't have any more. I want you to stay tuned for the end of tonight's ball game. We'll be naming the Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry Player of the Game, as Eric, Coach, and I will huddle up and cast our votes for the most outstanding player of this evening's ball game. And at this point in the evening, we've got some choices. A lot of good plays made by a lot of players.
There have been, and this is one of those nights so far where the most valuable player could well be a defensive player.
A close game might come down to that.
Yep. Most of the time, the offensive stars stand out, but in a ball game like this, it could well be the defender.
All right, this is a wildcat formation. They've got Armstrong split out wide. Washington in the backfield by himself. He's got an H-back in front of him. Here comes a man in motion. He fakes it and going to run up the middle. I think Aiken was pretty much ready for that. He's going to get inside the 15 to 14, pick up a 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. So that's where they were lining up to run when they called the timeout.
You know, they've tried a few unusual things tonight. They're going a little deeper into the playbook than you sometimes see at this time of the year, but they really haven't worked too well just yet. Maybe one of them will turn things around, but that was a very meager gain.
Looks like a little confusion on the line as to where people are supposed to go. Now they're set. Man comes in motion to the left. Going to stand up, going to throw it quickly out. Caught, wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That may be enough for a first down, first and goal. They're going to say he's actually a yard short, 4th and 1.
And that pass was completed to Chris Cook. Drayton Tyler in on the tackle.
It's a long yard. Come up with a power formation to the right side, and that's where the quarterback Armstrong is going to go. Aiken hits him hard. He stretches. He may have got it with his second effort. I think they had him stopped. But a good effort by
That
Armstrong.
was a good second effort. That was an unusual formation. If we can get the instant replay, we'd like to see that one again.
They're going to bring the chains out for measurement.
Look, they got 3 blocking backs for the quarterback, and they really just left Carolina alone. Nobody touched him. They had 3 blockers there, but nobody touched him. He was able to slow Armstrong up immediately.
They had him
may have saved the first down.
They had him stopped, but let's see what the chain says.
Oh, my goodness.
Just got it. Nose of the football.
You're exactly right. Just the nose of the football.
I believe that the Aiken coaches wanted a redo, but that's the way it goes. It's a game of inches. All right. It's going to be first and goal. Chandler Law Firm, first and goal from the 7-yard line. Aiken going to have to get up big. Clock winds down. Remember, Dreher doesn't have any more timeouts. Quick out, hit him short, and the ball pops loose. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock, and actually, Aiken would have been better off if he caught the ball. That would have run the clock down to less than 10 seconds, probably. He was not going to get in the end zone. So from the Dreher perspective, a good thing that he dropped it and stopped the clock. 3 split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Washington in the backfield next to Armstrong. Snaps it back, rolls to his right. He's going to look to run. He's going to try to get to the corner. He's hit hard. He stretches, and they're going to mark him just short. Clock will continue to run.
They better get a timeout if they've got one.
They do not have another timeout. Coach, obviously, not listening to me. Quarterback,
there you go.
Spikes it. Spikes it. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. Wow, that was interesting.
Oh, man.
5 seconds left to go. This is it. Dreher's got one play. And Aiken will call a timeout, and they'll come to the sidelines.
I think they sent their kicker out. We'll see.
Now, they do have a kicker warming up on the sidelines.
Well, I saw Armstrong go off the field, so.
The Hornets call timeout.
Their extra point man is the left-footed kicker, I believe. Kendrick Brown.
Now he's way over on the right side, so this is going to be a heck of an angle for the kicker. And you're right, they're bringing the kicker out. And I'm sure Aiken will play it safe to keep him from running a fake. If ever there was a time to run a fake from the 1-yard line, I suppose this would be it. Remember, Dreher missed their only extra point attempt earlier. They had it blocked. There's a snap, a little high, gets it down, gets the kick up, and it is no good. It's wide left. Had to wait for the officials. Clock goes 0, so Aiken holds on, keeps Dreher out of the end zone. They go all the way to the 1 yard line. That's a little bit of payback for Aiken, getting all the way inside the 5 to the 4 yard line without scoring. Now Dreher does it at the 1 yard line, and the Dreher team is waiting on the sidelines. Apparently they want to discuss something with the officials.
Well, the kicker
out.
was hit by one of the defenders, and I think probably the coach over there is saying, hey, what about roughing the kicker here? We should get another play. Doesn't look like a heated discussion, but I would guess that that's what they were talking about.
The officials are walking off the field, and finally Dreher is going to say okay, and they're going to head over to the baseball field where they'll meet and discuss this first half. Aiken started out slow. Dreher took the early lead 6-0. Aiken bounced back, though, and came up short, as we said, inside the 5 yard line. Didn't score. Got the ball back and marched down the field. Did get on the scoreboard on the pass from Bryson Jones. A little bit unlikely.
Yeah.
You know, Brayton Sanders was sort of the star running the football and getting it down there, but it was a pass from Bryson Jones to Kamain Simpkins for the touchdown, and Aiken leads 7-6 at the half. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I have a thought. I think Aiken sort of took over the momentum in this ball game in the second quarter. All right. At the beginning of the ball game, looked like Dreher's defense was going to be able to shut Sanders down. That certainly has not been the case as the first half moved on. Sanders gained some good yardage, and Jones with a nice pass to Simpkins. Aiken on top, and I think they deserve to be on top. This last drive by Dreher was started only because of a fumble, and that was because of a second effort by the running back, but they were able to hold him off, and 7-6. If Aiken can play solid in the second half and maybe come to life like they did against South Aiken a couple weeks ago in the second half, they could come up with the win here tonight.
All right, we're at the half of the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW Mike 12. We'll take a break, come back and be entertained by the Aiken High School Marching Band when we return.
Under the field direction of drum major.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
We're at the half of the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week. We're being entertained by the Aiken High School Marching Band as they have something to celebrate. Aiken leads Dreher 7-6. Let's go down to the field and enjoy the music and marching of the Aiken High School Marching Band. song, which is, oddly enough, called The Horse.
Should be South Aiken or Midland Valley, shouldn't it?
Well, The Horse was the fight song before there was a South Aiken. So. And that brings back a lot of memories. I heard that an awful lot. The Aiken High School band back in the 70s, I can remember the band getting out on the field and they spelled Bob when they played the Bob Yard thing. And that was the show.
Yeah.
And Bob spelled backwards is
Bob.
Bob. So the other side of the field
could see it
too. That it was Bob.
Bob.
It was a unique marching experience.
Now you didn't think you were going to fool me on that. What is Bob spelled backwards, do you?
No, I was hoping that.
You hoping I'd pick up on that?
Usually, folks, we get together and we make sure that we know the answers to the questions we're going to ask. But somehow I knew you'd know that.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll do our off the field segment. As we'll do that when we return. Aiken High leads Dreher High School 7-6 at the half.
Did you know in the United States someone dies in a drunk driving accident every 52 minutes? I know the statistics all too well. We represent the innocent victims of alcohol-related crashes. We see firsthand the devastation that alcohol can cause for victims and their families. Too often it leads to serious injuries or worse. On behalf of the Chandler Law Firm, a law firm representing injured people, we urge you, please don't drink and drive.
Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family-owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Welcome back. Halftime on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV, WRDW, My 12. And Annabelle, the Chick-fil-A mascot, is up here in the booth. There's Annabelle. Annabelle's excited about her hero, the big cow. There's Dream, a little dream of chicken for breakfast. She's okay with horses, too. She likes horses. But she wants you to eat more chicken, and there's her hero, the real mascot from down at the Chick-fil-A on the south side, Chick-fil-A Aiken, right in front of the mall on Whiskey Road. We saw him last week at South Aiken, and here he is tonight, entertaining the crowd, a happy crowd, and a happy cow, because Aiken leads 7-6 over Dreher. Don't forget to go by and Chick-fil-A and pick up your chicken sandwiches for your tailgating. And when you do that, you might want to go by the ultimate tailgating location, Unique Expressions, also on Whiskey Road in the Mitchell Shopping Center. They've got all of your tailgating supplies that you want to have for high school games, college games, or the pros. Go by and see them at Unique Expressions on Whiskey Road, just up the road from Chick-fil-A. All right, 7-6. Eric, you have some updates in the Auto Tech sideline report for us.
I do have some scores for you guys. South Aiken is up 27-6 over Glen Hills. Smith actually connected with Richardson on a passing touchdown, so a little bit change of pace. North Augusta is up 23-6 at the half. Fox Creek is up 21-8 at the half, and Strom Thurmond is up 26-7 on Midland Valley at the half right now. So the Mustangs have found themselves behind again at halftime like they did the first week.
Wow, yeah, North Augusta had a 35-12 lead on them, and the final on that one's 35-27. So it's not over, but that's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing, the score that does surprise me is the Strom-Thurmond score. Okay, I expected Midland Valley would be right in that ball game, and so far it looks like Strom is having their way.
Absolutely. All right, Eric, thank you for that update. Now we're going to talk a little bit about our off-the-field issue. Now, I'd suggested we talk about the officials getting hit in the back by the football players, which Coach says that never happens and shouldn't ever happen, and that happened on the field. That's not off the field.
That's not off the field, but we had a play here earlier tonight where it looked like one of our officials might get knocked over by a player, not intentionally, but unintentionally.
Yes.
But at least the guy that got knocked over was a big man. This was a smaller official out there tonight, and it does happen that officials get hit during the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but not usually on purpose.
No, not on purpose.
That's an issue for another day. But tonight we wanted to talk a little bit about something that's more of a phenomena here of late. I'd say the last 20 years. I know when you came along and when I came along, you played all of the sports. If you were good enough. You played football, you played basketball, you played baseball.
Right.
If you weren't good enough, then fine. But it was not uncommon for your best athletes to play all the sports. That's a little unusual in this day and age. You got some specialty kids who play. Really, baseball seems to be the one where they love, at least in this area. And now it's even going to get worse with Andrew making it to the pros out of South Aiken, Andrew Faulkner, playing for the Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to make everybody say, "No, I want to play that." But it's true too. Yeah, people who specialize in football, people who specialize in baseball, golf, and basketball,
and soccer. Soccer's a big one where they specialize also.
That's true.
Okay, and it is a bit of a controversy. Depending on what part of the country you're in, the expectation used to be, and let's just deal with football players. At the end of football season, they expected you to play basketball if you could, or wrestle if you could. In parts of the country, wrestling is a huge sport. Or if you couldn't do one of those two, you were supposed to get on the track team. Okay, and we're seeing less and less of that. You have other sports where the soccer coaches often want their players to play all year round. The football coaches, many of them want their players to, as soon as football is over, take a week or two off, and then they go through a year-round program. They're going to be in the weight room. They're going to be doing conditioning. They're going to go to camps. They're going to do 7-on-7. All right, and the thought that we're looking at is there a benefit to playing other sports? And I think that those of us that are a little bit older and maybe dinosaurs, I think there is.
I think so too.
I like for kids to compete in different situations. All right, if they can play football, great. But can you imagine Daniel Carr not playing basketball? Okay, he should play basketball, and he does. By the way,
he's very good.
We've seen a lot of athletes that we cover in this area that still do that. And I think one of the things that happens is if they're from a small school, it's more likely that you will see the better athletes play more than one sport. And I think that's a good thing. The difference, of course, is you don't want them to get hurt playing one thing so that they can't play in the other sport. All right, Eric, what do you think about it? Do you think kids should play more than one sport if they can?
I think it's perfectly fine. I agree with you guys. So I don't necessarily know if it's an old guy thing. It's I see it the same way. And as you were saying, if Daniel wasn't allowed to play basketball, well, I don't think Mark Snellgrove, the basketball coach, and the folks out in Midland Valley would be too happy because maybe there's not a championship out in the valley now if that were the case. But it hasn't seemed to affect him, and he spends a lot of time playing basketball over the summer for AAU teams, traveling around the nation, and he's still been able to work out with the football team and have success on the football field, so it hasn't harmed him any.
Yeah. Bowen Smith, for instance, over at South Aiken, he's a baseball player, does very well.
Yeah.
The quarterback tonight for Dreher, they tell me, was a very, very good soccer player. All right, he's more or less given up soccer, and one of the reasons I see that a kid probably should focus on one sport. That young man, Armstrong, has a commitment to Furman, so he's going to go to college to play football, and it makes sense for him that maybe he would concentrate on that sport and the conditioning and so on. Okay.
For the game, one of my best friends growing up, Bert Copley, came up and spoke, and Bert and I played a lot of basketball together growing up, and his son is an outstanding baseball player here at Aiken High School. He's a junior this year, and I asked him if he was playing football, and he said, no, he's a baseball player.
He's a baseball player.
So, it's interesting and some kids want to do it that way, and it certainly worked out. I was saying that Andrew Faulkner, and again, if you're not familiar with Andrew Faulkner was a outstanding pitcher at South Aiken, a really good athlete. He could have helped the football team if he played, but he concentrated on baseball. He was drafted by the Rangers, and now here he is a couple of years later. He was also a commitment to the University of South Carolina. He decided to go the pro route, and I think based on his success, he made a wise decision. He's playing for a division contending team in the Texas Rangers.
Sure.
That's pretty exciting from the Aiken point of view. I'm proud of Andrew. I got to call a lot of those games from the PA point of view for South Aiken. So kind of neat to see that kid playing and playing a role and getting out there. And he struck out 5 out of 6 batters the other night or something like that.
My bottom line is I really think there's a benefit to being involved in competitive athletics. And I think if a kid can play more than one, I think they should attempt to do that. If they have a particular strength in a sport that they're going to go to college and play in, go ahead and do that. Just concentrate on that sport. But as much as possible, I think kids should try to play as many sports as possible.
All right, the Cal mascot has come to visit us right here in front of our booth. I don't know if we can pick him up. We probably don't have a camera that can get you right here at this point, but we're glad to see him from Chick-fil-A. All right, we're underway as we kick off. The ball fielded by Aiken at the 5-yard line. And now this is Simpkins. Simpkins again, he ran one back earlier. He gets some room, comes up the middle, makes something out of nothing. Left the Dreher player on the ground back around the 12-yard line, and he's out past the 35. They're going to mark him right over the 35-yard line. And when you start running around like that, sometimes there's a flag, but there are no flags. So that was an exciting start.
That was an exciting run.
Between the cow in front of me and trying to call the game, that was very exciting.
Well, I'm not sure about this, but that may have been a play that they ran there where he comes up the middle and then stops and goes to the outside to try to get the defense offline. But at any rate, an exciting run back.
All right, Sanders gets the first handoff, and he would drop for a big loss on his first carry of the night. This time he's going to go forward for a couple of yards. And again, as the night wore on in the first half, he had big yardage. We don't have any totals for him, but he had a good first half rushing the football. He picked up 2, 2nd down and 8. And here's a handoff, a sweep by Simpkins. Simpkins gets around the corner. He's got some room. He turns on the Jets. They push him out of bounds on the far side. Let's see where he stepped out of bounds. And they actually say he stepped way back here at the 46-yard line. He was still going about 100 miles an hour at the 30, 15 yards down the field.
And when we say the instant replay on that, I think we're going to get a kick out of that little. I think Bryson Jones is going to get credit for a completed pass. Let's watch this here. Yep, there it is. That's that little lob pass that they do. Okay, jet sweep action, but instead of a handoff, it's a little toss. Completed pass goes in the books.
So here's another handoff. Sanders breaks through, fights hard, spins around. Very, very impressed with Sanders now as the night has worn on. He kind of got boxed up in that Strom Thurmond game, but had a big night against South Aiken, and now he's picked up where he left off there as far as running the football. Reminds me a little bit of Richardson last week. He has good balance.
He's a tough runner, and I am impressed again. Aiken looks much better than when we saw him a couple weeks ago in the first ball game. They look better offensively and defensively. Coach is doing a good job, obviously.
Picked up 9 on that carry, 2nd down and 1. Hands it off again. Fumble, ball's on the field. Beanbag came out, and I believe Bryson Jones ended up jumping on it.
I think he did. Just as we give him credit, we
actually, I think
no Goodwin comes
came
up
out with it.
That's a shame. They had a good drive going and just mishandled the handoff.
I think one of the Dreher linemen got into the backfield to disrupt the play before it ever got started. So Aiken had something going here to open the first half, and a fumble turnover at the 38-yard line gives the ball to Dreher, and they'll have the ball for the first time here in the second half. Came back with a double backfield that time. That's a little bit different. Just about breaking clear. That's Washington with the ball.
And I don't know how he got out of there. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage and just kept on going. Able to break through. That's a nice run by Jay Washington.
They got two backs in the backfield now. Eric Von Holland on one side. He's a lead blocker. That's a different look than we saw in the first half. This time Aiken up to the task. Stops him right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say no gain, 2nd down and 10.
And that's a pretty strong tackle there by Trayton Tyler, one of the linebackers for the Aiken Hornets.
So Dreher decided to give at least a little different look. Now there's some movement. I don't think anybody broke the plane though. They're going to call a procedure against Dreher. So that was interesting. I think they were trying to get Aiken to jump. Aiken did jump, but they did it in the linebacker portion of the defense.
Yeah, and the right tackle for Dreher. I think he was down in their stance and hopped up and can't do that.
So a 5-yard walk-off, 2nd down and 15. Rolling to his left, looks downfield, throws, got a man. Hit, knocked out of bounds. That's number 5 for Dreher, and that is Tyrod Hutchinson. First time we've called his name tonight. That's a pickup of 10 yards. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Three split wide to the right. He's going to roll to his right. Throws it, and that almost intercepted. As it is, it's going to be incomplete, and 4th down coming up. That was Flanders getting over there and cutting it off the pass route. So 4th down, 5. Offense stays on the field. Armstrong comes to the line. This is not the fake punt formation, so you got to assume they're going for it here. Again, 3 split wide to the right. Now stops, looks to the sidelines, calls the play, drops back. It's going to be a screen pass, and he can't get anybody. Now here comes Aiken up quick. Nice move by Armstrong. He's going to make it to the stick, and if they spot him, they're going to spot him right at it, and let's see what it is. I believe he got it.
I think he did too, and that's a good effort by Armstrong. They had him corralled, and I'm surprised that they went for it, frankly, but
he made a nice move.
Looks like he made it.
He made a nice move over there in open spaces as we watch the specs. Did you see that replay? He gets away there, and right here is where he makes the move and gets outside. Again, they spotted it awfully close, and I guess they're measuring for it over there on that far side.
They should be able to tell. I mean, they're right there at the stick.
You would think.
He either got it or he didn't get it. Come on.
Yeah, they got it. So it's a 1st down for Dreher. So they go for it on 4th down. They gamble and get it. First half they tried that and did not get it on 4th down. About this spot on the field going the opposite direction.
Sullivan's showing a lot of confidence in his quarterback and his offense. If I'm on the Aiken sideline, that aggravates me just a little bit.
Now fumble, ball's back there in the back. He's trying to scramble. He's hit hard. He was not getting away that time. And it's interesting, that was number 48, Jalen Simmons. He's the one who got faked out of his shoes and allowed Armstrong to pick up that 1st down. He came back and was having none of it that time.
And you know, on that hit, watch this. I don't like to see this. We know the young man was out for a week or so with a concussion, and that was another shot to the head. Not illegal or anything like that, but I don't like to see the kid have to take that kind of a hit.
All right, lost 10 yards, 2nd down and 10. Rolling to his left. Throws, has a man, makes a man miss. This is Hutcherson again across the 30 to the 27. He'll be just short of a 1st down, a pickup of about 19 yards.
And you got to give credit to Armstrong now. He's made a couple of plays where it looked like it was going to be a loss, looked like there was nothing good going to come of it, and he has made one on a run and now one on a throw, keeping the drive alive.
3rd down and 1. Aiken has been a bend don't break since giving up that first touchdown. Now a quick rollout and hits a man in the flat. He picks up the first down, spins forward. And that's going to be inside the 15 to the 14.
Hutcherson's becoming a force here. That's the third reception in this drive he's had. Number 5. Okay.
Spot him at the 11-yard line. So Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 at the 11. So the big pickup of the first down on 4th down keeps Dreher moving, and they move the ball just inside the 10. He'll pick up 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
It may or may not enter into the final result of this game, but one of the advantages Dreher might have, they have been in some close ball games against good teams and come out with victories twice already this year.
Now there's movement up front. Aiken jumped and touched somebody where they drawn off. And it's offsides against Aiken, so it's going to make it easier for Dreher here. A 5-yard walk-off at that spot puts it inside the 5-yard line. Actually, I think that would be a half the distance, but they were at the 9, so it would be 4.5-yard penalty. 2nd down, we'll call it 3. There's a handoff up the middle into the end zone. Dreher comes down and scores on their opening drive of the second half to take the lead 12-7 with the extra point coming. We'll see if they go for 2 after missing that extra point and missing the field goal to end the first half. They're going to keep the offense on the field, and they're going to go for 2. They'll have 3 wide receivers split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Taking a lot of time getting this play in. Now the receivers move back and stack up closer to the line of scrimmage. Now under pressure, gets away, makes a nice move. If he gets to the edge, he's got a chance to get in. He slides. I believe he made it in. We haven't gotten a signal yet. And
there is a flag down,
but no one signaled touchdown, so we'll see. He's spotting him at the half-yard line. He said he did not get in. So if the flag's against Dreher, you decline the penalty and the point's no good, which Aiken seems to be moving along. Let's see. Obviously you decline that. Blocking the back was caused decline. Points no good.
Okay.
So Dreher gets on the board first, takes the lead, but misses the 2-point conversion, and our score 12-7. Dreher takes the early lead here in the second half. We'll be right back.
Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Jay Washington with a 4-yard run and a missed 2-point conversion gives Hannah a 12-7 lead over Aiken. 7:11 left to go in the third quarter. And Aiken, who took the opening drive into Blue Devil territory only to fumble. Dreher took that, went down and scored. Aiken will try to get that momentum started again. Now here's the man who started it last time, Simpkins. As he tries to get another return. He's a tough runner. He's going to get to the 30-yard line. He couldn't find a seam to get through that time, Coach, but he's definitely a threat.
He is. He's an exciting runner on the kicks, there's no question. All right, number 25 on the tackle that time. okay, is Sterling Harris. All right. Once again, decent field position to start the drive. And Aiken has done some good things offensively, but a couple of fumbles have hurt them badly tonight.
All right, we got a Bragg Heating Company timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW, My 12.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Dreher scores on their opening possession of the second half. This is the 2-point conversion, and the Security Federal scoreboard shows the score 12-7 in favor of the Blue Devils over the Green Hornets of Aiken. But Aiken now with the ball. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bryson Jones at quarterback, Brayton Sanders next to him in the backfield. Man in motion, fakes, going to throw it, got a man down the field, he's open, bobbles it, catches it, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Simpkins. We talk about him being exciting. I think the timeout for the water break probably helped him get his wind back after the return of the kickoff, and down the field he went. 70 yards for Aiken High School.
And I love the call by Aiken. It's a great thing, a little play-action pass, and ball thrown right on target. He had the defender beat, and I think that they're very, very dangerous if they can make that an integral part of their offense. That's a great job by the Aiken Hornets. Nice throw by Jones. Great call by the coaches.
Again, the freshman, Austin McKay, out to kick the point after. Aiken's regained the lead. They'll try to get a 2-point lead. Kicks up, and it's good. So Aiken quickly comes out of that timeout, throws a pass, and again, we were talking about it before the game started, the fact that Aiken did not pass the ball well at all against Strom Thurmond, and here we see it. This is beautiful.
Nice play, and they've got some speed. Their receivers, we know Simpkins, Carolina. They've got speed in the backfield. We said that that's one of their key attributes. They've got some quick people out there. Well done, and a major, major improvement in the offense.
2 touchdowns tonight, both touchdown passes to Quamaine Simpkins. And if you told me before the game that that's how Aiken was going to score, I would have said, come on. Now, Simpkins, we thought he might return a punt or a kickoff, but the passing game was non-existent against Strom Thurmond. In fact, it was when they took Jones out at the end that they showed a little life on the passing game. But you got to have Jones in there because of his speed. He had the 2 long touchdown runs against Strom.
And to be fair, I believe he was a little shaken up in that ball game at the end, and that's why he was replaced.
Well, he's done the job tonight. All right, McKay hits a low line drive. That's picked up on the run. And going to be pretty good field position for Dreher as the ball comes out to the 37-yard line, where they'll put it in play.
And I believe the tackler in there, we've called his name a lot tonight, Bryson Carolina.
He is active.
He certainly is active. They've got a bunch of kids that are active.
Now he's their free safety, and he plays that center field position and gets in on a lot of tackles. Obviously, that's a kickoff. He runs down the middle of the field and makes it there. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. Once again, try to get the ball to their main running back, Washington. He moves forward a couple of yards.
Wrapped up by number 59 and number 55.
Second down, 8.
Freeman, second base.
Zach Freeman was in on that last tackle for Aiken.
Rolls out, throws it up high. Good tackle over there, good defense. Pass was thrown high. And again, their go-to guy now has become Tyrod Hutchinson. And Hutchinson's the guy that they're looking for. That time threw it too tall. Brings up third down. Third down and 8. Two to the left, two to the right, wide receivers. Throws quick over the middle, slant. Oh, and hit hard. And Bryson Carolina came up, and I got to believe he heard footsteps as DeMondre Goodwin was coming across the middle. And I think he knew what was coming.
I'll tell you what, he had a little gator hands on that one, didn't he? Short-armed it a little bit.
Again, Carolina's name gets called out, and he does a fantastic job. Now, here's this fake punt looking formation, but this time Aiken's going to put Simpkins deep to return. They get the punt off. It's over on the side. It's going to roll out of bounds on the far side, so Simpkins doesn't get a chance to do a return. And I got to believe that they've had enough of seeing Simpkins and going to try to keep the ball away from him. That one is a good punt. That rolls inside the 20. I think they're going to spot it at the 16-yard line where Aiken takes over again. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10, 6 minutes to go into third.
And this is a big drive for Aiken now. They've had a good second half to start here, have retaken the lead, and they've got a chance to move the football here. And if they put another touchdown on the board, we're going to have quite a finish.
Again, Aiken looking to go over 500 for the first time since 2011. So a big game for Aiken tonight against a very good opponent in Dreher. Again, Sanders on the carry. He had a fumble earlier in the half. I'm sure that he's been told on no uncertain terms, hang on to the ball, protect it.
Protect that football at all costs here.
He's been a step away from breaking it and going long tonight. And the player we haven't seen get it out in spaces with the speed is Bryson Jones. He hadn't carried it very much tonight, and that's sort of a secret weapon waiting to explode. Now here comes the other secret weapon. Simpkins gets outside, and he's running down the sidelines, gets up to around midfield where they knock him down. Another big pickup for Aiken. That's going to be about 30 yards.
And Simpkins has been a force tonight. Offensively, special teams, they're having trouble handling him.
Yeah, Jones has been able to do it with his arm and his handoff ability. And a couple of those, this is another pass.
Yeah, that's going down as a complete pass.
And now Dreher, coming a little unraveled, jumps off sides. That's going to be a 5-yard walk-off against the Blue Devils. And Aiken has taken the ball into Blue Devil territory down to the 45.
Dante Tyler is giving Simpkins a little bit of a break. Sanders also getting a little chance to get over here and get some water.
I tell you, you've made a point of saying it earlier tonight of how much better Aiken looks than the first game we saw him. And I got to agree, this is the best we've seen Aiken in a long time. Now, let's see if that can parlay that into a win. Now that gets strung out and knocked down for a loss. So the yards they gained on the penalty, they lose back 4 of them. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. That was Green on the carry. And he'll head to the sidelines. And Green showed us some speed in the Strom Thurmond game. He's had a tough go of it tonight.
He's a scat back type. He's not a power runner yet. He's only a freshman.
Well, we said early that the corners getting to the edge for Aiken was going to be tough because Dreher had shown some speed and kept Aiken from getting to the corners. Aiken has had success running it right at them, except for that little jet sweep with Simpkins. Now here's Jones running and throwing and caught over there on the sidelines. Did he get his feet in? I believe he did.
Yeah, we got a holding call in the backfield.
Bryson Carolina made the catch, doing it on offense too.
That one's coming back.
You can hear Coach Brace said just like a coach.
They'll ask Mr. Goodwin whether or not he wants to accept the penalty, and I think he will take this one for sure.
Well, the pass was complete for a first down.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they have to have much of a discussion.
That's correct. That's a killer there.
It'll remain second down. We've actually seen both of these teams get into second and long situations and get out of it. This is second and long. This is 25 yards, second and 25.
So if you would like to make a purchase from the All Sports Booster Club Hornet Hut, now's the time to do so. They're getting ready to close.
One thing we have not seen from Aiken tonight is a screen pass. Now, this is just a quarterback draw, and this is Jones getting out in space. And he gets back up to the original line of scrimmage. And, he was about a step from taking off. Now he gets up a little slow. Actually, no, that's Pollard. He was out blocking for Jones.
And you called that one. He has not run the ball much tonight. We saw him run it more before in the season. They haven't run much option or anything like that tonight.
Actually, I find it very encouraging. The team we saw against Strom Thurmond, their best offensive play was give the ball to Bryson, let him run around and hope for the best. Of course, he ran that option play and would keep it, and those were actually the two long runs for touchdowns. But he also did a lot of scrambling, making it up, which is what we'd heard he would do. That hadn't been much of the case tonight, though. Here he goes again. Now he's going to throw it. I'm not so sure that he could have turned that up and run. But as it is, it's going to be incomplete. Fourth down. And again, that's not bad either. Bryson comes around the corner. Beforehand, he never would have thrown that pass. He would have taken off running, whether he'd get it or not. And good to keep his eyes up the field looking for a receiver. He missed the receiver, but he did have somebody out there.
And this drive was stopped by penalty, and that hurts.
So Pollard, who was shaken up a little bit, came to the sidelines, shook it off, and is right back in as the punter. Now he's been under some heavy rush from Dreher. Let's see what he gets here. Gets it off quick.
It's a good kick.
Inside the 10. Gets outside, got a little room, turns it up to the 25, maybe at the 26. And that's again Washington on the return.
And David Harris, strong safety, a junior strong safety for Aiken, made a nice open field tackle. That's not an easy task when it's a runner like Washington coming at you.
So 2:41 left to go until the fourth quarter starts. And Dreher led out by Avery Armstrong. They took the lead briefly here in the third quarter. Aiken struck quickly and got that back. They're going to try to get down the field. And that's been a bread and butter play for Dreher tonight. It's number 15, Chris Cook, makes that little catch out in the flat.
And Cook has a number of receptions tonight. He's one of their co-captains.
Picked up 8 yards, second down and 2. Hands it off, breaks through, finds a hole, gets across the 40 to the 43. Be good enough for another channel off from first and 10. They'll spot him at the 42.
First down.
We're getting to the stage in the game where conditioning is going to play a role. They've been running around out there. Some of those big guys have been chasing these running backs and the quarterbacks. I guarantee you they're getting tired.
Ooh. Came up and hit it. Now an interception. Aiken put some pressure on, and now here's one of the Springs brothers bringing it back. That's Matthew inside the 35 to the 32. So the turnover is repaid. Aiken turned it over at this spot on the field. Now Dreher turns it over at the same spot, the 32-yard line is where he's going to be spotted down. And Aiken, 1:40 left in the third, takes over as we watch the specs. Did you see that replay?
And there's going to be pressure. The secondary has done a good job all night. Their coverage has been good. Pressure, he just throws it up there, and that was a weak pass, actually. Didn't get a lot on it because he was getting hit just as he was throwing it.
Here comes Simpkins again on that jet sweep. He turns it inside quick, cuts back across the field. Ooh, and he's hit hard as he gets to the 30-yard line.
Yes, he was hit hard.
He's elusive, but he does that quick stop and somebody gets you. He pops right back up, though.
Crabtree and McLeod in on the tackle.
He was able to pick up 4 yards, second down and 6. Keeps it. Here's Jones. This is one of his better plays.
Yes, indeed.
That he does a lot on that read option. And I have a feeling we'll see that in the fourth quarter.
You may well be right, okay?
He's inside the 20 to 19, another Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10. As Dreher now keying on Brayton Sanders. That gives him a heck of an opportunity because equally as fast as Jones. Goes in motion, fakes. Now he's going to throw over the middle. And it's Simpkins again into the end zone. Touchdown, his third touchdown pass and catch from that duo tonight. And Aiken leads by 8, 20 to 12.
And you know, he doesn't have a rifle arm by any means, but he has put it in between the defenders at least 3 times tonight. Nice route again by Simpkins. Little play action pass, had time to throw the ball, delivered it properly. Big play for Aiken. And here's their fanatics or fans, whatever they call them, and they're having a little fun tonight.
Case kick is up, and it's good. He's 3 for 3. Aiken takes a lead, 21 to 12 over Dreher, with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Unlikely in and of the sense of 3 touchdown passes. This one was 19 yards. They also had a 70-yard one and another, I can't read my handwriting, 17-yard pass.
And I like their kicker, too. He's got some height on the ball and some distance. Being only a freshman, that should mean he'll be here for 4 years. That's a good thing. Just a simple little play action. Ball is on the money in between the defenders. Well executed.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like he was wide open standing by himself. That was a tough pass, a good catch, and dragged a guy into the end zone for the touchdown. The third touchdown tonight for Jones to Simpkins. Aiken leads 21 to 12. The important part of that is a 9-point lead. So it's a 2-possession lead for Aiken as they're going to head here shortly into the fourth quarter. And Aiken has been kicking the ball. Line drives right up that hash mark.
The good thing about having a kicker like McKay, once again a youngster, all right, but he can kick the ball a lot of different ways, and that gives you a weapon.
It's it down the middle, and here comes Washington. He gets a hit of steam. He's a pretty good running back,
yes,
too.
Yes, he is.
Did a little spin move there. Aiken put him down, but not before he got over the 45 to the 47-yard line. So great field position for Dreher as they try to answer Aiken, who leads 21 to 12.
And that was Dondre Schuler, one of their strong safeties, who made that tackle. Once again, a good open field tackle. And you're right, Washington had a head of steam, and that's a tough kid to bring down, and he did it quite well, Schuler. I think he's been on a couple of those tackles on the kickoffs today. Front three, he's got to continue to put pressure on Armstrong. Defensive secondary has been good.
Going downfield. Good defense.
Whoa.
My goodness, Matthew Springs comes down with the ball, and they're going to say interception.
Yes, indeed. That is a heck of an interception. Whoa.
What a play by Matthew Springs. He just had an interception in return. Now he has another one, and that's spotted at the 22-yard line. Aiken takes over one play, and Dreher reeling a little bit here as this game is really turned around.
It sure has.
Here's the Specs. Did you see that replay?
This ball was actually well thrown. The defender's in great position, and he comes up with it. I mean, that's a jump ball, anybody's ball, and, Springs comes up with it.
That's a great defensive play. That's how you coach them. You can't play it any better than that. Here comes Simpkins. He keeps, and this is Jones. He gets into the open field, gets to the 40, 45. He's out of bounds just before he gets to midfield at the 48-yard line. And now it's his turn to turn on the Jets. And this has got to be demoralizing for Dreher in the fact of we said it was coming, and here he comes. And again, he's been saving it all night.
Well, Aiken
at least from the running point of view.
We weren't sure we'd be able to say this at the beginning of this ball game, but Aiken has Dreher back on their heels now. Everything they're doing is turning out to be good defensively, special teams-wise, offensively. They've got it rolling. Sanders
in the backfield takes the handoff. Hit right as he takes the ball. He's going to lose a yard. Bring up second down and 11. And I believe that'll be the final play of the third quarter as the clock will run off here. Aiken will go to the sidelines and talk it over as they'll bring up second down, 11 yards at the 46-yard line and a 21-12 lead over the Blue Devils from Dreher. We'll take a break and we'll come back for the final quarter. You're watching the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more what is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chimichangas. Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken. I'm pretty sure.
Half lemonade, half ice cream. Frosted lemonade, starting at 240 calories.
(21-12). We go to the fourth quarter. Let's go to the Specs. Did you see that replay of this interception one more time? Most defensive backs would be just happy to knock it down. Springs intercepts it. What a play.
Outstanding.
Bryson Carolina comes over and says, wow, nice, man.
A couple coaches that were happy there, too.
All right, Aiken has a good lead. They need to put some insurance on the board and get this game in the books and get to a point where they have a 2-1 record and be over 500. But Dreher is not going to go away quietly in the night. Fakes the handoff, and here he comes again. This is Bryson Jones. He breaks into the secondary. He's gone. He won't be caught at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, yes, Bryson Jones. And it was just bound to happen.
And no flags.
But we've seen him play, and you just had to know sooner or later they're going to cut him loose, and there he goes. And that's a big lead now, 27-12 with the extra point coming. Bryson Jones goes 54 yards for the touchdown. McKay to kick. And I don't know whether that's called for, but they're going to pass it into the end zone, and it's going to be broken up Not sure whether that was what they were going to really try to do, but the point fails, 27-12. And now the interesting part there is Dreher still is within a touchdown, an extra point, and a 2-point conversion, so it's still a 2-possession game. But again, let's see if we've got the instant replay on that touchdown.
Nice blocking up front. We were talking about the offensive line earlier in the ball game. They did a nice job there. There was a big hole for him. He got through the line of scrimmage untouched, and you said it about 15 yards down the field. He wasn't going to get caught. Outstanding effort by the entire Aiken offense.
Washington 3, Cloud 4.
And again, we've been covering CSRA football here on the South Carolina side, Edgefield, Aiken, Barnwell counties. We've seen some good football. This is the first time I can remember in a long time seeing Aiken High School play this well. And that's exciting to see him get going again. Here's another shot on a line drive, but number 3 picks it up. They corral him, but not before he gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Again, good field position for Dreher. And they're going to have to get things going here, but they do have some quick strike capabilities. Avery Armstrong has definitely got an arm.
He does, but I have been very impressed with the secondary all night for Aiken. They've been in the area the entire ball game.
Well, they started out slow, and we made the comment then that they started out slow against South Aiken. They trailed 14-0 to South Aiken, and they won that game 57-34. They were trailing 6-0 tonight, and have battled back against a pretty good football team, I think. All right, Eric Russell has some scores for us on the sidelines. Let's go down for an Auto Tech sideline report.
All right, Strom Thurmond is up 26-14 now on Midland Valley. And the other 3 games I have to report right now are pretty much blowouts. Fox Creek is up 41-14. North Augusta is up 23-6. And South Aiken is up 49-6.
All right, Eric.
And just to let you know, guys, I don't know if the viewers know this, but that interception was just as impressive in person as it was on TV. I was standing right in front of it.
I don't know if you heard us wowing about it and showing the replay over and over, but that was a fine play by Springs. All right, Eric, thank you. Now, in the meantime, here comes Dreher down the field. Now, whistle on the sidelines. Aiken going to call a timeout. Aiken wants to talk about it as Dreher has moved down the field and is inside the 35-yard line. It's a Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. We'll take a break and be right back.
Were you hurt on the job? Are you trying to keep your work comp payments? Do you feel like no one is listening? Your employer, the company doctor, the insurance company? Well, we're listening. Our workers' compensation team has helped hundreds of injured South Carolinians. Call us now and let us listen to you. For a free consultation, call 803-644-5335 or visit thechandlerlawfirm.com.
You can count on Chandler.
All right, Dreher gets the ball back after falling behind 27-12, quickly moves down the field, is into Hornet territory. They're actually at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Aiken calls timeout to talk it over, and I guess the coaches didn't want to let this get away without really forcing Dreher to work hard to get this touchdown.
Well, Dreher's in, here they come with a special play now. All right, let's see how Aiken adjusts to this. Okay, one of those wild things.
Wildcat formation, and the quarterback, well, that's interesting. The quarterback ends up running out of that. They had me totally confused.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different names. The muddle huddle, the swinging gate, there's 1,000 different names for what you got in this formation. And if that quarterback reads the defense not lined up properly, he'll keep the ball himself. He just did that, picked up a good game. They are in absolute desperation mode now, and a hurry-up offense puts extra pressure.
2nd down 3. That'll be close to a first down as Washington goes across the 15 to the 14. Maybe a little short. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1. Here's a look at the trickeration.
They got some trickery.
Now Aiken jumps offside, so that's going to give Dreher the easy first down, unless he was drawn offsides. And he was not. Offsides against Aiken. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 as the ball will go inside the 20-yard line. And here comes Dreher back. I was going to say, yeah, we've been talking about Bryson Jones and his passing ability being somewhat of a surprise. We weren't surprised at his running ability. On the other hand, we've got Armstrong. Armstrong's got a great arm, but he also is pretty elusive as a runner.
Well, he scored 3 touchdowns on the ground last week, so he can run the football. Good defense right there.
Washington hit hard at the line. He falls forward. He may have picked up a yard.
Everett Prince, number 55.
Called his name several times tonight.
Yes, indeed. He's played a good game. I've been impressed with their defense tonight. They've done a very nice job.
Got a half a yard. 2nd down and 9. Two split wide to the right, 2 to the left. Drops back, looks to his left, throws it a little high and over his head. Ooh, that was Hutcherson over on the far side.
We got a big series here right now. They've got 2 downs to make 10 yards.
Hutcherson's this side.
It's going to come tough. Yeah, that was DeMondre Goodwin.
Goodwin on the far side. They were way about as far away from us as we can get. Guess we need to watch the monitor. I need to watch the monitor. Here we go again, looking to his left as he rolls that way, throws down toward the end zone. I think he's got it. Touchdown! So Dreher answers.
I don't think it's a touchdown.
I believe he called it a touchdown. He threw up his hands. No, they did. The official threw his hands up.
Yeah,
maybe he was waving it dead.
He did. That's
so
exactly what he was doing.
Be 1st and goal. So it's down at the 1. Hands it off. Washington hit hard. I don't think he's going to get in. That's going to do nothing else. Run the clock for Aiken. Balls again at the 1. 2nd down.
Drayton Tyler, the outside linebacker, and once again, Everett Prince on the stop.
He may have lost a yard. 2nd down and 2. Snap, hands it off.
He's not going to get in on that play either.
Aiken playing tough.
And that was Anthony Salters in there as the running back. He didn't make it either. 3rd down. This would be quite a series.
Clock continues to run down to the 8-minute mark left to go in the game.
2 backs in the backfield this time.
And a handoff, dragged into the end zone. Touchdown, Dreher. Dreher is on the scoreboard. 27-18, and let's see if they go for 2 on this one. They have an option. They could go for 2 if they kick the extra point and go for 2 later. Of course, the kicking game has not been all that fantastic.
No, it hasn't.
They've missed an extra point, and they missed a field goal, a chip shot field goal to end the first half. So they're going to go for 2 now. So the ball's spotted at 3-yard line. And a big play coming here.
This could be the ball game right here.
Now, timeout called by Dreher. And again, if they miss this extra point, it's going to still be a 2-possession game. This is the difference between pulling it to 7 points or staying behind by 9. So they would need 2 more possessions with 8 minutes left to go in the ball game. And that may have done Aiken a favor to come over here and talk about it, as this is a big 2-point conversion. Again, Dreher came in after a loss to Airport last week, knocked them out of the top 10 in some of the polls in the state. Dreher had a good football team last year, beat Aiken 42-28. So again, Aiken showing a lot of improvement since their opening game. Obviously, they showed some improvement in the South Aiken game, which we didn't see.
That's right.
Scoring 57 points, that's got to be improving. But even then, I think Coach Neal said after the game that he had to go look at the tape to make sure that was it us or was it perhaps some other factors that helped in that. I'd say right now it's pretty impressive, especially the passing element. We knew they were fast, and the passing opens up that running game that much more. All right.
Much more balanced team tonight.
27-18, big 2-point conversion. Difference between 9 points and 7 points. Pump fakes. Now going to run outside. Here comes Aiken quickly, throws back over the middle. Touchdown. It was caught in the back of the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good, and that was Cook on the reception for Dreher. And Dreher cuts it to a 7-point lead, and they're in this ball game.
And Avery Armstrong gets some credit there. He was pulled up, all right, and really had to throw it off balance, but was able to find somebody. And Cook has caught a number of passes tonight for Dreher and makes another one, and a big one. All right, as you say, that makes it a 1-possession game now.
So a 2-yard run touchdown and a 2-point conversion makes it 27-20. So a touchdown ties this game up. A touchdown with a 2-point conversion would win it for Dreher. Aiken, in the meantime, has 8 minutes to work with. And again, they haven't been stopped the last couple of times they've had the ball.
Very effective. And I'm curious to see how they play it. I dare say, just judging from what he's done with this football team, I do not think Coach Neal is going to sit on it. I think he's going to attack and try to put another score on the board and put this thing away.
Well, he's got Dreher on their heels from a defensive point of view, based on the fact of they don't know who's getting the ball, whether it's going to be Simpkins, whether it's going to be Sanders, whether it's going to be Jones, whether they're going to throw it to Simpkins or pitch it to him. Makes it tough on the defense. Here's a kick, and the kick goes out of bounds. And that'll be a penalty. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line, and Aiken will take over. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
So good field possession for Aiken. And I'm like you. Which one will he choose to run here?
You know, the other thing, and I'm looking out at the stands here, they're remarkably quiet for as well as their team has played tonight. And I have a kind of a feeling they say, is this happening? Is this really? Is this for real?
Right.
All right.
Or they're waiting for something bad to happen.
Well, I hope that's not the case. All right. But if they get a good drive here, I got to believe this whole stadium is going to get real excited.
Here's a quick pitch, and here comes Simpkins. He gets around the end, jumps around, and hits up toward the 50 to the 48-yard line. And he picks up a first down. It's a Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10. He picked up 12.
He is fun to watch, I'll tell you.
He does some quick stutter, stop, and go.
Everybody in the whole ballpark, including the defense, thought he was going to step out of bounds, and he just hopped over one of his blockers and continued into the middle of the field again.
And I think that's a good call, too. It spreads the defense out and opens it up the middle for either Sanders or Jones.
And it's a safe call. I mean, it's the jet sweep, just a little variation off of it.
Well, they couldn't get anything going early against Dreher with that play. Now here comes Sanders up the middle. And he smacks it across the 50 into Blue Devil territory. Clock will run, and that's Aiken's best friend at this point. As much time as they can possibly take off. 48-yard line. 2nd down, gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
This is a stage in the ball game where you just want to win every single time you run a play. And by a win, I mean more than 3 yards, and you just keep moving the football.
That's exactly right. Get 3, 4, 5, and clock runs. Fakes the handoff, and here comes Jones up the middle. He'll have the first down. He's broken into open field. He's tackled at the 30 as he crosses to the 29. That'll move the chains again. Chandler Law Firm 1st and 10 at the 29. And Aiken on the move, and they have 1-2-3 punch there. You had Simpkins on the jet sweep, Sanders on the run, and now Jones on the run. That play picked up 19 yards. Hands it off. Sanders struggles, gets through, pushes the pile, gains at least 2, maybe 3. And like you said, the goal is to get at least 3. You keep getting 3 yards, you'll
keep the football.
Yep.
And the clock is running. There's not a whole lot of time left in this ball game.
Ball's at the 26. So it's a long 7. Two split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Now this is Bryson Carolina in motion. Here comes Jones right up the middle. Touchdown! Bryson Jones turns it on in the 4th quarter. 2 touchdowns. This one goes good for 26 yards. And Aiken, as much as they wanted to move the clock, I think they wanted a touchdown.
Well, I love it. Okay. One of the things that I think the Aiken team is seeing, they've got a coach who is saying, hey, we're not going to play afraid. We're not going to play defensively. We're going to attack, and we're going to play to win, and that's exactly what he did, and that's a very, very impressive drive.
So extra point. Again, this is Portman, and now it's over his head. Picks it up. Going to try to run. He's going the wrong way. And now he's going to stop and throw the ball. He's got a man.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's Simpkins for the 2-point conversion.
Now,
and there are no flags on the field. And that's, Brian Neal's got to be saying, it's my night.
Now, Avery Brown is their backup quarterback. Okay, he's the one that came in against Strom Thurmond and threw the ball well. But, you often see in any sport, when things go bad, they really go bad. Aiken is experiencing just the opposite. Things are going their way right now, and it's all going their way right now. That's an unbelievable play by Avery Brown.
Well, let's go to the specs. Did you see that replay? This has been a night for did you see replays where I was like, please just fall down before you give up a 2-point conversion the other direction or something. And holy cow, you're right. I mean, Avery Brown, we saw him against Strom Thurmond. He looked great at the end of that game. And, boy, he pulled one out there. And of all people to find, Romaine Simpkins, who's already got 3 touchdowns receiving tonight, he gets a 2-point conversion. And,
if this was ESPN, that play right there is on the plays of the week for sure.
We ought to put that in the top 10. That's a top 10 play right there for ESPN.
Oh, my goodness. And I got to believe, everybody wants to be on a football team that has some fun. These kids got to be having some fun right now.
And it's been a long time coming for Aiken.
And a lot of the kids that are getting to see this and feel this, experience this, and love this are some of the seniors that have been with Aiken, and they've had some rough road to hoe over the last few years. This has got to be really rewarding.
And it's got to feel good for Brian Neal.
Oh, my goodness, sure.
He had a rough start and had to rebuild things, and now reaping some benefits of that. It's a long season. He's still got a ways to go yet. I'm sure he'll tell us that after the game. And now they're just going to pooch it down there. It's fielded by Goodwin at the 35-yard line. And it'll be up 1st and 10 for Dreher. Do we have the replay yet?
Let's watch this extra point.
Definitely, did you see that?
Not very often that extra points make the highlight film. Look at it. He should be tackled.
He's dead there. No, he's dead there.
He's dead there. The guy missed it twice.
Oh, what is he doing? And there you go. Holy cow, that guy's open down the field.
And there's Simpkins. Oh, me.
What a 2-point conversion. It is Aiken's night tonight, and now they lead 35-20, a 15-point lead, making it that much tougher for Dreher, who just scored a touchdown on a 2-point conversion themselves. So now under pressure, a lot of pressure coming up. He throws it up for grabs, and it's going to fall incomplete. He was under a lot of pressure from number 12, which is Trayton Tyler, who's played a big game.
He sure has. And once again, the coverage in the secondary was very, very good. And I was just about to say before that play, okay, I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick another one off. All right, they know he's got to throw the football right now, and look out.
Quick, go out. This is Cook, who caught the 2-point conversion just a little while ago. He's caught that pass several times tonight. That one's going to be good for about 8 yards. Well, they've got a flag possibly back here as the officials are going to discuss the call. Illegal receiver downfield, I believe, is what that call was. Well, that was a quick play to get that call. It's a 5-yard penalty. They'll replay second down for the illegal receiver downfield. 2nd and 15. I think the intensity and excitement is picked up, Coach.
I hope it has. It should.
Again, quick pass. Gets it downfield. That's going to pick up 10, maybe 11 yards. Ball spotted. Let's see if he decides to left foot, right foot.
Good sideline pattern, and he was able to stop the clock.
They put it at the 40. 10-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. They go quickly. They pass it outside. That's going to be good.
Incomplete.
He dropped it.
Yes, he did.
So Goodwin couldn't hang on. Now that brings up 4th and 5. And this is ball game. Back to pass, rolling to his right. Now he's going to look to run and pick it up. He will pick it up. Nice run that time by Armstrong. As he needed 5, he got 7. He's to the 47-yard line. That'll move the chains. A fresh set of downs coming up. Chandler Law Firm, 1st and 10. Going to go long this time. Overshoots his receiver and really the defender, which again is Matthew Springs, who was the closest man to the ball again. I've been impressed with his coverage
He's
ability.
been right there, hasn't he? All night long.
It wasn't just that one play. He's done well all night long. He's got 2 interceptions. And I think if it wasn't for Simpkins, we'd certainly be talking about him as the player of the game. Stay tuned. At the end of tonight's game, we'll be naming the Tal Wilkins player of the game, and it'll be interesting to see who it is at this point. Little extracurricular activity, but cooler heads prevail. Aiken separating guys. They don't need a chintzy penalty at this point.
Yeah, there were a couple guys that had a little extracurricular activity going on.
3rd and 6. Looks left, came back, was looking over the middle, and that took too long because he gets sacked.
David Harris coming in. And he got some help that time from Ernest Rouse, the nose guard.
So Armstrong converted on 4th down, the last set of downs. As we take a look at this again, he was coming to the middle and everybody's in his face. 4th down, he'll need 12 yards to get this 1st down. Drops back, going to get some pressure, going to run. He's got some room to run, and he's going to pick up the 1st down as he goes out of bounds about the 43-yard line.
Oh, I don't know if he made it or not.
And that's right there at the marker. Of course, they don't give him a marker to go by on this side of the field. The Aiken coaches are signaling the other way.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Dreher is lining up to go for ahead and run. They're going to bring the chains all the way across to measure. In college football, in the pros, they have a marker so the runner on the far side of the field will know where he needs to get. They don't have that in high school. So when he stepped out of bounds, he probably could have gotten himself another yard.
I thought so too, actually. I don't know why he stepped out right where he did.
He needed 12. He got right at 12.
He might have gotten 11 and a half.
Is it 11 or is it 12? Aiken saying it's 11. It is 11, and Dreher comes up short on 4th down. Aiken takes over on downs. 3:15 left to go in the ball game with a 15-point lead. And Aiken now will do a little ball control, I would think, and see if they can get out of here with a victory and a record of over 500. Of course, Dreher will be looking to try to make the turnover here. Bryson Jones has had a huge game. Here's Sanders. Sanders doesn't go down easy. Goes forward to the 48-yard line.
Quite a collision there, and Sanders just kept on moving. Good effort.
Picked up 5. You know, we talk about the other most valuable players. You got to think about Bryson Jones. He's got 3 touchdown passes, 2 rushing touchdowns. What a night he's had. Simpkins on the end of those 3 touchdown passes. He has that 2-point conversion. And he's played returns and everything else under the sun. And of course Sanders doesn't have the touchdowns, but has some yards rushing tonight. And here comes Jones again. And he's going to pick up the first down. He picks up 6 to the 45 into Blue Devil territory. That'll move the chains and keep the clock running. 2:21 left to go in the ball game.
And they're just about in the stage now. 1 more first down, and this thing is over.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Might not even need another first down.
I think they need 1 more to run that clock out completely.
Ooh.
Stood him up.
Yes, he did.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Spins forward and gets a yard. Does Sanders.
Andrew Kendrick, inside linebacker. He greeted him on that tackle.
Dreher does have 2 timeouts left. They may choose to call this a night. And here comes Jones again. This is where he scored the touchdowns.
And that will do it right there. I think they'll be in a victory formation if he made the first down there.
It's 10 yards, and that'll put him right at the yard marker. They're going to drop him back a yard. They're going to say he got 9. So 3rd down and 1. Clock ticks down, less than a minute to go. Stranger things have happened, but with a 15-point lead, Aiken
this one's over, Coach. This one is over.
They take their time. Now they run into each other. Jones going to get outside. He's just going to slide down.
That's fine.
4th down. And Dreher looks like they're just going to let this one play out. Because 20 seconds left to go, and I believe that'll be the final play of the game. As Dreher's not going to stop the clock. And Aiken revenges their loss from a year ago of 42-28 at Dreher with a 35-20 win here on their home field, and they run their record to 2-1 on the season. The first time they've been over 500 since 2011, and you know that it's just got to be a pretty good feeling all the way around.
Absolutely. This is a big daggone win for the Aiken football team, okay? And it's not only big because it puts them over 500 for the first time in a while, but they were impressive. They did a lot of very, very fine things out on that football field. Their defense was solid, okay? Their secondary, I thought, played outstanding. Offensively, they spread the ball out very, very well. They used all of their weapons, which they have a bunch of weapons. Their offensive line much improved in the last couple of weeks from what I saw. An impressive performance by the Aiken Hornets. There's no doubt in my mind that they are a much improved football team.
Absolutely. And again, they started out slow. I don't know whether they made adjustments. It'll be interesting to see if Eric can get Brian Neal over here to talk to us and ask him the question, did they make adjustments or did they just stay with it and things just fell into place? But like they talked about in the paper this morning in the article that Kyle Dawson wrote about their special teams and taking pride in it, I thought it showed how well they are coached on special teams, that they really set up well. It wasn't just an accident and somebody's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I mean, they've got one who can run like a chicken with his head cut off.
They got
several of them that can do that.
But
Simpkins can certainly do it on these kick returns. But they're setting up walls on the punts, and they're doing an excellent job all the way around. I thought overall it's as good a coaching job as I've seen in a long time.
I completely agree with you. I think they were a much improved football team just in 2 weeks from what we saw early in the season in all aspects of the football game. And they are dangerous, okay? They've got some ability now to put a little fear in the defenses that they're going to see. And a solid effort defensively on their part. Special teams, good. I mean, this was a very complete team victory tonight, and good for them. And like I say, I feel particularly good for the seniors, and I'm sure Coach Neal does too, because they've been through a long haul, and it's taken a while for them to put together a performance that looks this impressive.
And, you know, another interesting fact will be to look at the totals for Bryson Jones and his passing. He had 3 touchdown passes. I don't remember him throwing a whole lot of other passes besides those 3.
Those little tosses, you know, those little shovel passes or whatever they call that.
And those were big plays, too.
And they gained a lot of yardage on those plays, okay? And Simpkins was coming around on those passes, and, you know, they probably picked up 15, 20 yards a clip on those kinds of things, too. And that's going to go down as a completed pass.
But those aren't really passes. Those are sort of an extension of the running game. The passes for the touchdowns were excellent passes.
Yes, indeed.
In traffic and nice catches by Simpkins. It adds a dimension to this Aiken team that we haven't seen really felt in a long time. We knew they could run. They had some really outstanding people who can run with the football. We saw that at Strom Thurmond. But tonight we saw a different dimension, a spread that they did a lot of things up the middle to the corners, over their heads. They got things done, and they played excellent defense. And certainly Matthew Springs with the 2 interceptions, especially the second one. I mean, he played great defense all night long.
Well, and, you know, we mentioned a bunch of kids all night long. Rice in Carolina, he made some big plays coming in from his safety position. Their defensive line, particularly one of the kids that we called time after time, Everett Prince, from a defensive end, played outstanding. The linebackers were very, like I say, they got a complete team effort tonight. They played well offensively, defensively, and huge improvement. I mean, I'm excited for this team. And the only disappointment that I have tonight, I've never seen a crowd that seemed less enthusiastic when their team was doing something and showing such great improvement. And it was like they weren't as excited as you and I were, and they weren't as excited as those kids with the paint on their chests and all that kind of stuff. But I would expect them to get a little bit more hepped up for it.
Well, and maybe it was the opponents and the fact there was nobody over on the visitor side.
There's some truth
sitting
to that.
in the stands, and it just sort of played out that way. But next week, the visitor side will be packed. North Augusta will bring their crowd with them, and it will be a huge game. And Aiken, they'll have their hands full, but we'll definitely be excited about what comes next.
Okay. And they should be excited, all right? That'll be a big game now, all right? That'll be a big game for them next week. Couple other little things we'll talk about after we take a little break here, but it was a big night for Aiken football.
Yeah.
Good for the community.
And we look forward to talking to Coach and maybe one of the players. You want to stay tuned. We'll be naming the Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry Player of the Game when we return on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
We give very good deals. We don't have the overhead and the dock fees and all the junk that all the newer, fancier dealers do. So people like that hometown atmosphere, and it works for us. And so we continue to do what works for us. And so we just like to keep it plain and simple. You come see us, you'll be glad you did.
Weekends are for resting, relaxing, and recharging your batteries. A good weekend can also give you the time to catch up on business you couldn't get to during the week. For Security Federal Bank customers, that means banking business. What does 7-day banking mean to your banker? More importantly, what does it mean to you? At Security Federal Bank, being open 7 days a week means just that. That's why our Southside branch on Whiskey Road in front of Target is open for business every day, even Saturday and Sunday. We're proud to be the only bank to be open 7 days a week in Aiken County.
Since 1970, Bragg Heating Company has been keeping Aiken and the surrounding communities comfortable. Our factory-trained staff can keep you on top of the latest in heating and cooling technology, and our complete metal shop allows us to make any specialty piece your home may need. We recommend the best systems for your home: Trane, Carrier, Mitsubishi ductless, and Bosch geothermal systems. We accept most major credit cards and offer financing, so when you need your system maintained, repaired, or replaced, call Bragg Heating Company. We're here to make you comfortable.
Were you hurt on the job? Are you trying to keep your work comp payments? Do you feel like no one is listening? Your employer, the company doctor, the insurance company? Well, we're listening. Our workers' compensation team has helped hundreds of injured South Carolinians. Call us now and let us listen to you. For a free consultation, call 803-644-5335 or visit thechandlerlawfirm.com.
You can count on Chandler.
Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, founded in 1963, family owned and operated for 50 years and dedicated to customer service with safety of your family, our top priority. Tyler's Tire is a full-service tire retail, tire repair, and automotive repair facility with ASC certified mechanics. Located in 2 locations, 1019 Richland Avenue West and 1518 Whiskey Road. Let our family take care of yours. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center.
You've heard of 6 degrees of separation? In Aiken, it's more like 1 or 2. It's a rare day that I don't go to a grocery store and see a former patient, their mother or father, or son or daughter. That's the nature of practicing medicine in a relatively small town, especially emergency medicine. But that's exactly what got me into practicing medicine in the first place, making that personal connection and helping people I know.
People you know, healthcare you trust. Aiken Regional Medical Centers.
Final score, the Aiken High School Fighting Green Hornets take down the Dreher Blue Devils 35-20, and the winning coach is on the sidelines with Eric and Coach Neal. Congratulations. I got to tell you, it's been a long time coming. I'm excited. We were excited here in the booth, and congratulations for the first time. I know this is something that you want to feel good about. You're over 500 for the first time since you got here.
Yeah, well, we got a long way to go to get over 500 for the career here, I guess. But I think things are going in the right direction. You know, we're starting to believe in ourselves a little bit and doing some good things on both sides of the ball. So I think we're heading in the right direction.
Coach, if I may, this is Coach Brace up here in the booth too. I got to tell you, my hat is off to you. We saw you the first week of the season, and there were some things that I thought were lacking. in 3 weeks, I think your team has improved in every aspect of the football game, and it was a complete, total victory today. Your offense was much better. Your defense was much better. Your special teams were outstanding. I think you've done a great job in 3 weeks. These kids should have a lot to be proud of. They should really enjoy this the couple days off here.
Yeah, well, the kids are working hard, no doubt about it. They're working hard, and, I think the biggest thing with them right now is, believing in themselves. And, and I think they're starting to do that. And, we tell them, sometimes you got to weather storms to get things going. But biggest thing with us is, as far as the team, is coming out to a faster start. Every game we've been in, we come out real sluggish and take something to get us going. So we got to find a way to come out faster. And, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I agree with you. At the beginning of the ball game, even tonight, they stopped pretty well on offense, and they were able to move the football. But your team really came on, and you've got some exciting players. Your quarterback did a great job. Your running back did a great job. Your receivers, your defensive backs, I thought were outstanding. And I went into this ball game saying that I thought the offensive line had to be better than they had been, and boy, I really thought they were. They did a great job tonight.
Yeah, I thought so too. After that first series, we kind of got stuffed a little bit, and then we came out and just talked to them a little bit about what they were lined up in. It wasn't anything we hadn't seen. It's just a matter of execution, and just simple as that. And I've been saying it for 3 years now, and I'm hoping this is going to be finally the right year that we're going to ride on those guys up front, because we got a good group. When they decide they want to do it, they're pretty good up there. But, just consistency is our biggest thing up front right now.
Yeah, the confidence factor of watching the kids go from those first 2 series to Sanders started picking up yardage, and you could sort of see that it was translating into we can beat these guys,
right?
And it got better and better. So it wasn't a matter of making an adjustment. You just kept doing the same thing you've been doing started with.
Yeah, well, we didn't do anything we haven't done in the past, and just a matter of execution. When we do things the right way, obviously we do. Things are good for us, and when we don't, it's not so good. So, it's like anybody else. You got to do things the right way and to be successful.
And one of the other things I thought you did so well tonight was spread the ball among all of your skilled players.
Right.
Okay. You passed it around all night long, and you have a diversified offense now, and it really looks very good.
If people are going to load the box on us running the football, we got to be able to throw it a little bit.
No question.
Our biggest thing last year, we had people open, throwing the ball around. We couldn't get Bryson to pull the trigger on things, but now he's doing it, and that's a big difference.
There were 3 passes tonight that he threw for touchdowns that were into traffic. I mean, they weren't wide open people, and he made nice throws.
That's, again, the biggest thing with him is take his read and turn it loose, and don't overthink it out there.
And Kyle Dawson in the paper this morning writing about the special teams, I could not help be impressed with how they were coached. Y'all did a great job of preparing. On the punt return, you could see the gate coming down the field, and he turned that corner, and they called it back. We didn't see it on the replay as to the pushing the back. I don't think you necessarily
didn't particularly agree with that one either.
Yeah, but it's just the way you draw it up, and they're buying into this on the kickoffs and everything. It's really exciting.
Yeah, special teams was a difference last week. As we started off slow again on offense and defense, and we made a play on kickoff return, I think it was, and then made a play later on punt return, and next thing you know, we got things going our way.
We're going to let Eric ask a question.
Hey, you're hitting all the points, but you said the thing was letting Bryson letting it fly. Did you see anything that kind of gave you that confidence to call the pass?
Well, some of the things they were doing in the secondary, if we could get off the line of scrimmage and protect them a little bit, we thought we had some things open, and it turned out it did. We made some good throws, but in things they were doing, we got to take advantage of what they were trying to do to stop the run. So to get behind a couple of them was good, big for us.
All right, and one other thing, the defense, I heard you down there say you were proud of them. What did you see from them? You mentioned the linebackers and obviously Matt with the interception.
I thought we played pretty good up front. The secondary, we gave up the one big one. Other than that, we played pretty good. They got to the flat a couple times on us. It's just something we don't work on enough, I guess, more than anything. And so that's kind of on us. And but our linebackers, and I coach linebackers, and I wasn't real pleased with our quarterback contain. In particular, we kept sticking our nose inside for whatever reason, so that's on me too, because obviously we don't practice enough. We'll get that fixed.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, Matt, and you mentioned Matt Springs. He's playing like a major college defensive back out there, making that interception. That's as fine of a play defensively as we'll see.
Yeah, well, he got beat one time. We knew they were going to test him all night long. He got beat one time, and I think that kind of woke him up a little bit, and then he realized we were telling him the lies all week, and he played much better after that.
Yeah, it was a good game all around. A lot of good players for you. Congratulations. We'll let you go to your team, and we'll talk to your quarterback.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Coach. All right. Again, the final score tonight, 35-20 was our final score. Aiken over Dreher. And one of our stars of the game is going to join us now, and that's the quarterback for Aiken High, Bryson Jones. And Bryson got his headset on and ready to go?
He's ready to go. But,
well, Bryson, you had 3 touchdown passes to Simpkins. And, you had 2 rushing there in the fourth quarter where you got things going. Going to the fourth quarter, I even made the comment, this is Bryson Jones' time. The Sanders had opened it up by running it here and there. You had Simpkins running all over the field to the edge. Did you think, this is it, this is the time, it's open for me?
Yes, sir. I told the coach that. I told him if they're going to keep biting on him, just go ahead and run me back the other way, because they was following the jet motion what had Q-Tip had broke a couple of runs on. So I told him just go ahead and rip it across, and I'll take it back the other way, and it was really wide open. And I just followed behind my Schofield. I told him we was going to have to buck up and block and take him down the field with it.
They bucked up. They got it done and opened it up for you. What a night. It's got to be a big thrill for you to get a win like this after losing to these guys last year.
Yes, sir. We really need that. Coach said he want to put a streak of wins on here. I hope we do that. I mean, I just really wanted this win because last year we started off kind of fast and we finished kind of slow. So this year we started slow and finished off fast.
That's good. Eric?
All right, and in terms of, you talked about the running then, but in terms of the passing plays, what did you kind of see that allowed you to let it fly, as your coach said?
I mean, they was really playing run first on defense. They was all biting down in the box, thinking we're going to give it off because they was calling that line. But I seen the linebacker playing up on Kwame, which he's faster than, so I just decided to put it behind his head. We really practiced it watched it on film. We practiced it in practice just the same way they did it, and we executed.
All right. Coach, you got any questions?
Well, I want to know, what do you think of your offensive line at this point? I thought they were very, very good tonight.
I thought they stepped up pretty good. I mean, we had a rough practice this week, but I thought they stepped up pretty good in the game. I got them in the locker room during halftime. I mean, we didn't do the best in the first half, but I got them in the locker room, put them together, told them we have to get up a couple of blocks and a couple of runs, and we got to gash them like we've been doing.
Yeah, very, very good. And I'll take it from that comment that you're one of those vocal leaders in the locker room. Is that true?
Kinda. I mean, I ain't no kind of talkative person to everybody. I kind of get stuttery and nervous, but I pull people to the side every now and then and try to tell them what's good and what not to do, and just try to get them to follow me with the lead and stuff like that.
Well, I tell you what, not only do you talk to them, but you're a good leader out there on the field. And as long as you can perform like you did tonight on the field, your team's going to be in good shape this year.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm just trying to get it to the playoffs. That's all I'm trying to do.
Now, Bryson, many, many moons ago, I attended here at Aiken High, and now that you're a senior, how big is it to play North Augusta next week here at home in your senior year?
Very big. I mean, I haven't beat them since the 9th grade. Go back into middle school, I still haven't beat them. I just want a victory against them. I mean, they've been talking a lot of trash, and I mean, I just want to win. That's all I've been thinking about. I mean, I told them they got a good defense, and they're pretty good on offense too. But I mean, I feel we can beat them. Since my last year, I'm going to give it my all. We're going to try to get the offensive line together to pull up a couple blocks, and hopefully we can get the W.
Well, we need a big crowd out here next week to back you up, right?
Yes, sir. The crowd lead us.
Well, we'll be here for that game, and we look forward to seeing that. And congratulations. Great win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, and that's the quarterback for Aiken High, Bryson Jones. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll name the MVP for tonight's game when we return on the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12.
Late for work or school again? AutoTech can get your car or truck running smoothly in no time. Whether late model or classic, domestic or import, AutoTech can get the hums and hisses out of your vehicle. Their state-of-the-art computer diagnostics can identify your problem and get you on your way. Bring your automobile today to 460 Silver Bluff Road across from Hitchcock Plaza. AutoTech, mechanics you can trust with your family's safety.
You can smile.
I love to smile.
I was so pleased that I could get all of my dentistry work done in just one visit.
You can smile.
Painless. That's how I would describe it.
Here at the Center for Dentistry, it has been a wonderful experience. With the comprehensive nature of this one office, I can bring my family here and we can have it all done at one place.
You can smile.
Center for Dentistry, 1391 Silver Bluff Road, Aiken.
At Specs Vision Center, we are focused on total eye care. Be it our large selection of designer frames, latest in contact lenses, or our great sunglass collection, we have just what you are looking for. Our doctors offer years of experience and use the latest technology to ensure a comprehensive eye examination. Late afternoon and Saturday appointments are available, so if you want the best in eye care, call Specs today at 642-9902.
35-20, our final score. Aiken over Dreher, and it's time to name the Tal Wilkins Center for Dentistry MVP. Doctors, if you would.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tal Wilkins.
And I'm Dr. Brooke Ussery with the Center for Dentistry.
We, along with Aiken Center Television, would like to congratulate the most valuable player of the game.
Congratulations.
All right, and as you might imagine, we had quite a few to pick from tonight, and we actually talked about this one, talked about that one, and we basically came down to co-MVPs.
We have co-MVPs tonight. I think this is the first time we've ever had co-MVPs, and the interesting thing for me tonight, we started out and said it might be a defensive player tonight, when we were early in the ball game because there wasn't much scoring going on. Then all of a sudden, Aiken just exploded, and two of the people that are primarily responsible for that, not the only ones because they had a lot of help, but number 5 on your scorecard and number 6 on your scorecard. Number 5, Kwame Simpkins, who was just phenomenal. He caught 3 touchdown passes, caught a 2-point extra point on the most exciting extra point I've seen in my lifetime, I think. And then he also was spectacular on those little shovel passes that he was getting, or the little flip passes that he was getting from the quarterback.
Punt returns, kickoff returns.
Kickoff, punt. Kwame Simpkins was phenomenal, but how can you pass up on Bryson Jones, who was just outstanding? 3 touchdown passes, couple touchdown runs, organized his team, led his team. So we've got co-MVPs tonight, well-deserved, and I think it's great that we've got 2 of them. If we could, we'd name the whole daggone team, okay, because it was a team effort, but those 2 certainly were spark plugs for the Aiken Hornets tonight, so we've got co-MVPs.
And there's Matt Springs making that interception, and that may have been the play of the game, and Jones's runs in the fourth quarter to put this game away and on ice were just huge. As we look at this one here, this was the one that put Aiken up big, and really sailed from there. He got another one after that, and like you say, it was hard to pick between the 2, so we went with both.
We had 3 votes, and we came up with a tie, but that's unusual.
That's fair enough. Usually, that's right. When we get to the end, we know who we want, and tonight we had quite a few, and like you said, on the defensive side, Bryson Carolina was good, Matt Springs was really good, and then
the linebackers were good. Prince was good.
Coach says he coaches the linebackers. And he's going to have to work on that. That's always a lot of fun. It brings back memories. But a good win all the way around for Aiken High. And it's been a long time coming, and we're proud of them and happy for them. And again, next week, North Augusta comes to town. They will have their work cut out for them with North Augusta.
Yes, they will. North Augusta is a very good football team. They've been our number 1 team in the power rankings really for the last couple of years. And so that'll be quite a challenge for Aiken. But they really stepped up tonight. Preseason, I guess most people would say, oh, well, North Augusta, you know how kids always do. Oh, we're going to beat Aiken. That won't be any problem. It'll be a problem next week. They're going to have to play well to beat this Aiken team.
And I don't expect North Augusta to come in here and take Aiken lightly. Just as much as it's a big deal for Aiken to play North Augusta, from my past experience and from the past experience of all the people who've been here and played at Aiken High, is the same thing at North Augusta. It doesn't matter that one's a 4A and the other one's a 3A. That's a big deal. Aiken North Augusta is a big deal to them too. And I think the all-time record is something like 45 and 43 or some great record like that.
Well, we'll have to look that up this week.
They've played a bunch of times, so it's It's quite a rivalry, and we'll be here next week to cover that game. Aiken will play host to North Augusta, the Fighting Green Hornets against the Yellow Jackets, and we look forward to bringing that to you. But for now, for Eric Russell on the sidelines, for Kenny Brace up here in the booth, and for our director, James Grigsby, and all of our staff that brings you this game, I'm Ed Gerardo. Thank you for joining us for the Jim Satcher Motors Game of the Week on ASTV and WRDW My 12. We'll see you here at the same place, same fat channel next week. Good night, everybody.
The Mitchell Shopping Center is a treasure chest of gifts for all occasions. The Collegiate Collection is second to none. South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, ACC or SEC. Support your favorite school. From clothing to mailboxes to tailgating items, Unique Expressions has them all. Handbags by Spartina and the Vera Bradley Collection. And a U.S. Post Office on site for your mailing convenience. Stop in today at Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road.
Choosing a physician you can trust with your family's health is an important decision. University Medical Associates has been dedicated to your health care for over 20 years, and Dr. Humans and his staff are ready to provide the quality care you and your family deserve. With short wait times, walk-ins and same-day appointments, an in-house lab by Quest Diagnostics, and 24-hour turnaround on sports physicals, it's no wonder Dr. Humans was selected Best Family Doctor in Aiken's Choice 2015. Come see us today, 934 Doherty Road in Aiken.
You finally found your dream home, but it needs a few tweaks. New windows, vinyl siding, maybe a sunroom. Who do you call to do the job right? Since 1963, Bates & Sons has been proud to offer quality products for your home, installed with unsurpassed workmanship. Check out our latest jobs on Facebook, and you could win one of our monthly giveaways. Visit our showroom on Vaucluse Road, or call 803-648-3581.
Half lemonade, half ice cream. Frosted lemonade starting at 240 calories.